Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to playoff football on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM as we bring you a Division IV district semifinal game between your Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals. And joining me now in perfect timing and picking up his headset will be my partner tonight doing color commentary, the one and only Jamie Sycon. You made it.
I made it. It's a long walk, Scoop.
Yeah. Hey, we just signed on, so good job, buddy. You're here.
Yeah.
And we get the Big Rapids Cardinals and the Ludington Orioles tonight. We have Julia Habman as our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. And again, a reminder, Oriole Nation, it is postseason. And in postseason, that means that we can only bring you a live audio stream, no video stream tonight, because that is against MHSAA regulations. That's strictly forbidden. We can only bring you the live audio stream. So, but we're happy to be doing that. Don't worry about Jamie. He's breathing a little heavy, but he's here. And we have the Big Rapids Cardinals 8-1 on the season, 5-0 in the Central States Activities Association Gold Division. They scored 301 points while allowing just 122. So that's an average of, on their offensive, scoring 37.3 points per game while allowing just 15.2 points per game. Big Rapids has an enrollment of 727 students. The Cardinals are coached by Mike Selzer. Their only loss came in Week 1 against the Paw Red Wolves by the score of 32-14. They then defeated Fruitport 41-14, Reed City 33-14, Remus Chippewa Hills 49-7, Grant they won by a 2-0 forfeit. They defeated Howard City Tri-County 48-12, Newaygo 41-20. Coopersville 24-7 and Alma 49-16. So if you're looking at that, they played 5 playoff teams this past year, and tonight will be the 47th meeting between Ludington and Big Rapids. That's just dating back to 1950. I'm sure there were meetings prior to that as well. Big Rapids holds a 25-18-3 advantage over the Orioles back to 1950, but a very good football team. They are the defending district champions in this Division IV district, Jamie.
Yeah, remember last year, I think it was Whitehall. They upset Whitehall to win the district championship. I guess if you call it an upset, I think Whitehall was favored, but Big Rapids is a good football team, that is for sure.
And, last year they went 10-2. They defeated Spring Lake in their district opener 27-20 in overtime before upsetting Whitehall 28-27 for the district title. They then bowed out to Grand Rapids South Christian 55-35 in the regional title game. A very well-coached team. They are coached by, and I just got it right here, their coach is Mike Selzer, great guy. And well coached, and you'll hear Charlie Gunsel talk about that quite a bit in the pregame interview I did with him recently. But talking about Ludington, let's talk about our Orioles. That they averaged 43.8 points per game this year. They gave up 26.5. They scored 395 points. They allowed 239. Ludington has an enrollment of 683 students. Again, 7-2 overall, 5-1 for second place in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Coached by Charlie Gunsel. They opened the year with a 67-0 victory over Alpena before falling to county rival Mason County Central 50-43. By the way, the Spartans playing home tonight in Scottville against Standish Sterling, so we'll keep everybody updated on that game. They then defeated Fremont 43-12, defeated Oak Ridge 31-15, defeated Montague 45-34, defeated Manistee in a thrilling homecoming game 39-38 before bowing to Whitehall 47-10. They then bounced back with a 66-12 victory over Muskegon Orchard View, and then they defeated Howard City Tri-County last week, just down the road here, 51-31. We'd like to thank our pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with Ludington head coach Charlie Gunsel. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Charlie Gunsel, Season 2 begins tonight against the Big Rapids Cardinals. They're 8-1 on the year. They're coached by Mike Selzer. and they're averaging 37.3 points per game, and they're very stingy defense, only allowing 15.2 points per game, while your Orioles come in averaging 43.8 points per game and giving up 26.5. Something's got to give tonight.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, Big Rapids is a really good ball club. Mike does a great job here. Great kids, great staff. We saw them in August. We've scrimmaged with those guys the last couple years, and they are just blessed with some really athletic kids right now, and Mike does a great job with them. So, yeah, they can score some points. We can score some points. I would say defensively, they're a little bit ahead of us right now. They have a couple kids that really fly to the football, but we're excited. You know, like you said, the second season starts tonight, and it's survive and advance.
I know the kids have to be very excited. In a fine 7-2 season, runner-up in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Big Rapids, on the other hand, they were the champions of the Central States Activities Association Gold Division. And tonight, the Orioles and the Cardinals meeting for the 47th time, but it's only the first meeting since 2005.
Yeah, I think it was one of my first games as head coach. We played Big Rapids when Phil Fortier was head coach there. So, yeah, I mean, there's familiarity because of I guess, relationships on staffs, and then that fact that we work out together in the summer. We've done some 7-on-7s and things like that. But, you know, they're just doing a really good job. You know, they're doing a really good job. We're proud of the job we've been able to do this year. We're proud of our kids. And we're really happy with the draw. You look at our district, you know, we could have gone to Forest Hills Eastern, we could have gone back to Whitehall. So coming to Big Rapids and playing in this beautiful facility, we feel like is a win for us. But they're probably a favorite in this district too. So you know, you want some things, you want other things, but they're a really good football team, and we've had a great week of preparation. We feel like we're ready to go.
Last year, Big Rapids was the 2 seed in the same district. Then they upset Whitehall in the district championship game. So, you know, they're going to be wanting to defend their district championship, while your Orioles, you know, obviously going to want to be putting a little bit of a hurt or trying to pull off the upset here against the Cardinals.
Well, that's the goal. I mean, you got to win. If you want to come back to practice, and I love practicing with these guys, and if we want to get back to practice on Monday, we got to win tonight. And so that's been the focus all week. Not as much on what Big Rapids does, but again, we're still correcting mistakes that we make. I mean, we go to Tri-County, we give up 33 points, and we made some mistakes in special teams. We made some mistakes on offense. So we continually just try to coach against ourselves, prepare against ourselves, while trying to get a grasp on what Big Rapids does. Big Rapids is not a simple football team. They do a lot of very complicated things on both sides of the ball. Again, extremely well coached. So it's tougher to kind of find where you can get your yards or score your points. And defensively, we've just got to fly to the football. They've got 2 backs that are all area type kids. They've got a nice young quarterback. They're really big and strong up front. So this isn't something that 1 guy or 2 guys or 3 guys are going to be able to take care of it. We've got to flock to the ball defensively, or they're going to score some points.
Obviously, making the playoffs is a huge thing, but also for you coaches, it has to be a big thing, because you get the extra practices with your team, building for the future.
Yeah, we brought up like 14 JV kids, and they've worked out with us all week. We've had a great week. I mean, 70 degrees and sunny until tonight, of course, probably, but we've had a great week of practice, and you know, the team periods have been more competitive because we've been able to divide things up. But you want that extra week. Every practice you want, you take advantage of, and I think we've done a really good job this week taking advantage of our extra time.
And also, we are in Big Rapids, in a place you have fond memories of, don't you, from your college days playing football at Ferris State?
Yeah, this place is completely different now. This facility is beautiful, but yeah, early 90s, I was over here playing at Ferris State, and we did some things with Big Rapids, did some work at the high school. I was here when they built this high school, but just a lot of good people here and a lot of friendships here. And so actually one of the coaches on Big Rapids staff was a teammate of mine at Ferris. So multiple teammates of mine are coaching at Big Rapids now. So, we'll deal with that after the game, but it'll mean something, but we're, like I said, we're just super excited, and I can't wait to watch our guys go.
One last note here, Cam Gunsel, the incredible season he's had it through 9 games, 45 touchdowns. And Big Rapids, I'm sure they've seen the tape, and that's probably their number 1 priority, to stop Cam Gunsel.
Well, I think if you watch us play, that's what you want to do defensively, is get after him. But everybody's done that. It's not like he's faced limited attention all year. The attention's been growing and growing, but he's played well, and I think our offensive line's played extremely well, and we've got really good groups of receivers. So it's not a one-man show. In our offense, the ball runs through the QB, and he's making pretty good decisions right now, and he's had a good season.
Well, good luck, Coach, to you. Good luck to your players. Look forward to talking to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School. It's a beautiful facility here. We're located high up above the Big Rapids bleachers in the press box. We even got a couple of heaters in here, Jamie. This is awesome.
I know, I dressed warm. I'm going to shed some layers here.
Wow. I mean, this is fantastic. And we'd like to send some kudos out and some thank yous to Big Rapids Athletic Director Dawn Thompson and also to her assistant, Aaron, for them rolling the red carpet out for us. Hey, Oriole Nation, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington, Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC, the exclusive starting lineup sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. And here are your starters for the Ludington Orioles. On offense, starting at quarterback, Cam Gunsel. The starting tailback will be number 15, Max Flannery. The slot backs will be number 2, Taj Williams, and also number 8, Messiah Himes. The wide receivers, number 4, Zach Graham, and number 13, Brody Kaminsky. On the offensive line for the Orioles, the center, Colin Shelton, number 50. Number 53 is the left guard, Connor Chaney. 54 is the left tackle, Blake Nelson. Number 55, Donovan Salazar, is the right guard. And number 63, Big Walt Autry, is the Orioles starting right tackle. On defense for the Orioles, starting on the defensive line, the defensive tackles will be number 60, Nick Wysong, and number 9, Cole Hackert. The defensive ends, number 20, Logan Sloan, and number 30, Big Dom Wheaton. The linebackers for the Orioles tonight, number 7, Will Rubianis, and also number 59, Landon Mosqueda. And in the secondary for the Orioles, the cornerbacks will be number 2, Taj Williams, and number 4, Zach Graham. The safeties tonight for the Orioles, the strong safeties, number 1, Cam Gunsel, and number 5, Jonah Peterson, and the free safety, number 8, Messiah Himes. That's your starters on offense and defense for the Ludington Orioles. For the Big Rapids Cardinals, starting on offense, the quarterback is number 3, Cole Heist. The running backs, number 7, Jack Bowman, and also number 2, Garrett Foster. The wide receivers are number 6, Wyatt Sciarra, and also number 8, Liam McLaughlin. The tight end, number 10, Max Bowman. The starters on the offensive line for the Cardinals, the center, number 65, Earl Schuberg. The guards are number 53, Braylon Counselor, and number 51, Jonathan Losinski. The tackles, 55, Jace McAllister, and number 56, Avon Addis. On defense for the Cardinals, the defensive linemen the ends are number 10, Max Bowman, and also number 65, Earl Schuberg. The nose tackle, number 53, Braylon Counselor. And the linebackers tonight for the Cardinals, number 51, Jonathan Losinski. Also number 14, James Brandt. Number 9, Freddie Ortiz. And number 7, Jack Bowman. The secondary for the Cardinals, number 12, Kurt Wilbur. And also number 6, Wyatt Sciarra. Number 4, Jackson Craven. And number 2, Garrett Foster. Those are your starters for the Orioles and the Cardinals for tonight's Division IV district semifinal football game here at Big Rapids High School. And right now we're going to step aside. When we return, we'll have the opening kickoff right here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School on this crisp, chilly November 1st night, but it is November 1st, Jamie, and it is gorgeous football weather at this beautiful facility here in Big Rapids. It is, I wanted to mention to Oriole Nation out there that the only common opponent that these two teams have met this year is Howard City Tri-County. Tri-County, of course, is in Big Rapids Conference, the Central States Activities Association. Big Rapids defeated them 48-12, while the Orioles defeated them 51-31, and that was last Friday. And also, if you look, Ludington and Big Rapids have a familiarity. They were in the North Central B Conference from 1950 all the way up through 1964, and then they were in the Western Waterways Activities Conference as well in 1998, 1999, and then in 2005. And that's the last time these two teams have met before. Right now was 2005. Ludington won that game 48-20. That was Coach Charlie Gunsel's second season as Oriole head coach.
Wow.
So
Wow, that's almost, well, that's 19 years ago.
Yeah, we're getting set for a kickoff. You couldn't ask for a better night.
couldn't.
As I as left guard Connor Cheney, and now we have not much. Well,
Yeah, about a gain of 2.
we had a 2 on
A
that.
quarterback draw.
Yeah, Gunsel, as Jamie just said, quarterback draw, and we'll give him. Well, he got him, about a yard and a half on that. So it'll bring up a second down and 8, 10:23 to go. Opening quarter just underway here from this beautiful facility in Big Rapids. We're at Big Rapids High School. Great turnout for Ludington over there in the away bleachers. We see
Yeah.
A lot of folks came here to support and root on the Orioles. The Oriole band is here tonight. Gunsel back to pass. And he'll get it, sling it out there, and it's Taj Williams, but a minimal gain on the play. In fact, I think he might have been lucky there, Jamie, to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big Rapids really closed quick on that.
Yeah, they ran the ball 3 straight times there with Cam, and I was going to say before that play, they're trying to get that defense to creep into the line of scrimmage and think run again, and they've tried to send somebody deep. It was covered, and they had Taj sitting over on the sideline as an outlet pass for Cam. It just got, we'll give it about almost a gain of 1 there, maybe, Scoop.
We have a 3rd and 8 coming up for the Orioles. 9:30 left in the opening quarter. Orioles' first offensive possession. Now we're going to have should be offsides here unless an Oriole drew them. Now it's going to be offsides on Big Rapids.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't see one move. All we had was Max come in motion there, and the 2 or 3 guys jumped.
Looked like the end jump there for Big Rapids. Bring up a 3rd and 4, so the Orioles get a free 5 right there.
It's kind of hard to see the programs up here.
But it's easier for us to see the field with the lights off up here in the booth.
Then we can't see the
exactly.
field. So it's okay. It's beautiful.
Thanks for everybody out there tuning in tonight, all of Oriole Nation and so forth. Ludington, a 3rd and 4. Gunsel back to pass. He's got a receiver open, and it's caught by Walden. A great catch out there by big play Andre Walden, and he's got the ball into Big Rapids territory, down to about the Big Rapids 48-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good play design. You see he had Taj streaking right up the hash long, and then they brought Andre Walden from the left side underneath the defense and crossed, and Cam hit him in stride. It was a perfect throw.
Ludington, a 1st and 10. Ball on the Big Rapids 48-yard line. 9:18 to go in the first quarter. Gunsel surveys the Big Rapids defense. Now he'll give the ball, and that's Jonah Peterson. And Peterson's got a gain of about 2 on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 8. He gets the ball down to about the Big Rapids 46-yard line.
Yep, it was that little touch pass. Jonah Peterson was coming in motion right before the ball snapped, and then Cam just kind of gets his hands and touches it right to Jonah. It's actually about a 6-inch pass, but it works well most of the time.
The Orioles have had a lot of success with that little pop pass this season. 2nd down and 8, 8:47 left in the opening quarter. Gunsel rolls right. Now he'll pitch it.
I would say he's
going to throw it. He's got a receiver out there, and it's incomplete. The receiver out there, Big Rapids did a good job getting back there, and that was Zach Graham. And Graham had to come back for it, and the Big Rapids defenders, by the time it got to him, they were able to knock the ball down to the turf.
Yeah, it was a good play call. It was open. I mean, it was a good throw, but what happened is it allowed that safety to come over, and he was the one that knocked the ball away. Otherwise, Zach probably would have made that catch.
So we have a penalty.
Now we got too many illegal substitution on the offense.
Yeah, that will be. Boy, the official wasted no time on that right there. Now the players notice it. An illegal substitution on Ludington. So that'll move them back. 8:38 left in the opening quarter. Yeah, there was no hesitation at all from the official on that.
No, they had one too many in the huddle. Actually, the guy came in the huddle before Andre came out, so they have to be moving before that can take place.
That'll move the Orioles back to their own 49-yard line, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 13. Big Rapids, again, a very stingy defense this year. They only gave up 122 points, and that came out to about 15.2 points per game that they allowed.
Yeah. We'd like to get at least about 7 or 8 yards here, Scoop.
Gunsel
we don't have to go for it all.
Rolling right, you let it go, and it's caught. And it's the first down. Oh, a beautiful pass. You talk about putting some touch on the ball there. He had to get that ball over the Big Rapids defender, and on the catch looked to be
Taj Williams.
Taj Williams.
Perfect catch going out of bounds, like you said. It was a nice touch pass right over the front defender. The defender that was guarding Taj couldn't get back in time, so... and then the defender gave Taj a little extra shove out of bounds over there on the Oriole sideline.
Ludington has the ball down to the Big Rapids 37-yard line on that beautiful pitch and catch from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Taj Williams. We have a fumble. We got very lucky, though. We had a bad, I don't know, bad, but just the handoff right there. The ball got deflected back. Luckily, it got back deflected back to Cam Gunsel.
It looked like it was that little pop pass, but it hit his hands. I'm not sure if it got to Cam, but then it, like you said, right back into Cam's hands. But by that time, the defenders were all over him.
The good news is we got the ball back. The bad news is we lost 5 yards.
Yep.
2nd down and 15. Ludington on its opening offensive possession. They've chewed up some time. The clock shows 7:52 left, and now we're going to have we're going to have a procedure now on the Orioles. And this is one thing. A lot of people have been coming up to me since the game last week. Hey, Scoop, we got a chance. We got a chance. I said we got to play a penalty-free game and stay turnover-free, and then just have by far our best game of the season if we're going to be in this game tonight.
Yeah. Well, so far we're turnover free, and let's hope that stays that way. But it's 2 penalties for Ludington and 1 for Big Rapids so far. And then that was just a little jump. I think
two guys
moved.
That.
We had a receiver move and we had Walt Autry move. But what I did notice out here is they were playing man coverage, and they had Zach Graham on the near side of the field here. I don't know if Cam was going to look that way or not, but
2nd and 20, and there's a handoff to Flannery, and he's got the ball down to about the Big Rapids 43-yard line. Yeah, they're going to mark it down at the 43. So that'll bring up a 3rd and about 16.
Yeah. Well, so far, Scoop, they've been moving the ball. The big thing is look at the clock. The Ludington Orioles are taking that clock away, and if we can keep this drive going, we're going to take a timeout.
Timeout Ludington. This kind of reminds me of the first half when we played at Whitehall a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was 13-3 at halftime. Ludington kept the ball. They moved the ball a lot. They couldn't punch it in the first half, but they had time-consuming drives, so they had it going the way they wanted it for the most part. So we have a timeout now, and Jamie, we got to give some love to some of our awesome sponsors, beginning with the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling. They'd like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule fall service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of high-oil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for fall furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details, 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Okay, here we go.
3rd and 16, Scoop.
3rd and 16. Orioles coming out of a timeout. In motion is Himes. Gunsel looking over the middle, still looking. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, rolling. He's going to let it go. He's got a receiver out there, and it is incomplete. Graham had it for a moment there, but it's jarred loose by a Big Rapids defender, Jamie.
He did. It did hit his hands.
He had it down about the 12-yard line.
Yep, but, there was a few defenders in the area, and Taj Williams was also in the area, which brought his defender to the area.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, we had a lot of congestion over there, and I'm not sure if one of the receivers maybe ran a wrong route there.
Yeah, I think the option that they were looking for is they had Messiah Himes running that wheel route, coming in motion and then coming behind the receiver. And that's what they were looking for, but the linebacker read that, and he was on it, so Cam had to go with the second option.
Still a successful first possession as Keene Patterson punts. The Orioles chewed up nearly 5 minutes right there.
Get a roll. Nice roll.
Very good roll. Oh! And is it going to be marked?
Go out of bounds.
No, it did go out of bounds. It went right down the sideline there, and a great punt by Keene Patterson, who is one of our Indian Summer players in the spotlight, along with Gavin Smith. Gavin Smith and Keene Patterson. So a beautiful punt there by Keene Patterson, and Big Rapids will take over. Their first offensive possession, they have the ball at their own 14-yard line, I believe.
Yep, 14-yard line. And that's a good punt because, that after that 3rd down pass that we didn't complete, that very well could have been good field position for Big Rapids, but Keene pinned them back there, and this is what we needed.
Okay, here we go. Big Rapids with the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 14-yard line. 7:02 to go in the opening quarter. And here's a handoff, and on the carry, and a nice pickup right there. And that looked to be, I believe, number 2. Yes, Garrett Foster on the carry. And it looked like Rubianis and Gunsel in on the stop there.
Yeah, I couldn't see who the 3rd one was. But
was that Wheaton as well?
It looked like it might have been.
Big Dom Wheaton. So pick up a 7 on the play, 2nd down and 3 for the Cardinals. We've heard a lot about the running attack as well as their quarterback, Cole Heist. Cole Heist is the grandson of Big Rapids varsity boys basketball coach. We've seen him for a number of years. He's been a long-time Big Rapids basketball coach. Okay, 2nd and 3 now. Heist, he fumbled. Was there a fumble?
Oh,
There's
he
a
did
fumble.
fumble. We got it.
There's a fumble. Who's got number 5?
That's number
Jonah
5,
Peterson.
Jonah Peterson.
Jonah Peterson recovers the fumble, and the Orioles are sitting pretty now at the Big Rapids, about their 19 or 20. We're going to mark it just north of the 20-yard line,
Yeah,
Jamie.
I think that was Cole Hackert that got in there and knocked that ball out. I couldn't see it. I think he made contact right when they were trying to hand the ball off. It was on the far side, Scoop, but I seen the ball come flying out, and out of nowhere was Jonah Peterson.
Cole Hackert causes a fumble. Jonah Peterson recovers. The Orioles have 1st and 10 at the Big Rapids 19-yard line at the 6:17 mark of the opening quarter. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel now, and he's going to get a couple of hard-earned yards right there, and he did one of those. Normally, we only see him do that at the goal line, Jamie.
Yeah, it's a little early in the game, and, Cam's a very, very good athlete, but I would
Boy, you're really susceptible to being hammered when you do that, though.
When you get up in the air like that.
And for 1 yard.
For 1 yard, you can really take a beating.
Okay, 2nd down and 9 for the Orioles. 5:47. The Orioles have just recovered a fumble on Big Rapids' first offensive possession. Gunsel. And he's got Peterson in the flat. Still looking now. Now he's going to roll. He's got some room
Take
out
off,
there. Cam now cuts it inside.
Nice move.
And a good job holding on to the football. And he's down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Let's see where they mark him.
Yeah, I think he's near a 1st down.
Actually, they're going to mark him at the 8.
Yep, they did give it to him, Scoop.
First down, Orioles. 1st down, goal to go. A nice run there by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Really showed a lot of patience there, Jamie.
He did. He was still looking to complete the pass, had his eyes up the field while he was running, and then at the last second, he gave a hard jab stab on that defender, and he tackled nothing.
Exactly. Orioles with the 1st down, goal to go. 5:22 to go in the opening quarter. It's their second offensive possession. Gunsel sends Messiah Himes in motion. Now he'll keep. Gunsel now is down inside the 5-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal to go.
Yeah, he ran right behind that right side of the line, got in there, and I couldn't see who was coming in motion, but he went right in front of Cam.
I think that was Messiah Himes.
It might have been, and then, lead blocker, and now they brought the jumbo package in.
Yep. You know what? You got Donovan Salazar, only a freshman, but what a talented freshman he is at his right guard position. And you got Walt Autry on that right side. Why not get behind those two big guys?
Exactly. And now you got those
Himes
and a
in
few
motion.
more here.
Gunsel rolls you outside.
Look at that block.
He is in, I believe. Touchdown, Ludington.
Yeah. Look at that block by Cole Hackert. He sealed the whole edge out there, Scoop.
A 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel gives the Orioles a 6-0 lead at the 4:37 mark of the opening quarter.
You couldn't ask for anything better than that. We had a great punt by Keene. We pin him back deep, and then Cole Hackert forces a fumble. We recover, and we methodically move it down 20 yards and get in the end zone.
Gunsel, again, as you said, Jamie, went on that right side behind Salazar and also big Walt Autry, and now Jonah Peterson in to attempt the point after. The holder is Ben Gronstall, and the long snapper will be Max Flannery. That's the Oriole tripod. Here's the snap. The kick is up by Peterson, and he splits the uprights. And with 4:37 to go in the opening quarter in this Division IV district semifinal football game from Big Rapids, the Ludington Orioles 7, the Big Rapids Cardinals nothing. And we'll be back after these messages. You're listening to 102.7 WMOM and the OSN. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. we belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School. Ludington takes a quick 7-0 lead on a 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel, his 46th touchdown of the season. And then the point after good by Jonah Peterson. And the Orioles up 7-0 at the 4:37 mark of the opening quarter. Jonah Peterson set to kick off. The Orioles capitalizing on that Big Rapids turnover. Here's the kick. It's one of those satellite kicks again. Fielded at about the 26 by Big Rapids. And they'll get it back to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say, Scoop, is that extra point was big because we had a lineman that didn't make it out onto the field, so he ran out late and then lined up on the end. And then Ben Gronstal actually made the two linemen switch because they were in the wrong spot so they could get the snap off and get it in. So that was a great job by
heady awareness there by Ben Gronstal. Hey, our first shout-out of the evening goes out to Paulette Salazar. And she sent a note to me last week, and she wanted me to send happy birthday wishes to Donovan Salazar, whose birthday was last Saturday. So sorry we didn't get it out last week, Paulette, but we're getting it out this week. So belated happy birthday wishes to the Orioles' Donovan Salazar, who celebrated his birthday last Saturday. Okay, Ludington up 7-0. Big Rapids with the ball. 4:32 to go in the opening quarter. And there's a run right up the middle there, and a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. And let's see.
Looks like they're going to give him 3.
Yeah. Looked like Hackert in on the tackle right there, along with...
looks like Big Dom Wheaton and Hackert there.
And also for the Orioles, number 59 was in there, Landon Mosqueda. 4:05 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 7, Big Rapids nothing. The other district game going on tonight in this district pairing is Whitehall at Ada Forest Hills Eastern. There's a nice play by the Orioles. They really strung that out good, and they bring down the Big Rapids ball carrier. Let's see where they mark them. That was on the carry number 7 there. That was Jack Bowman. And did you see, was it Rubianis?
Yeah, 59, Landon Mosqueda is the one that pushed him to the side, and then he was followed up by Rubianis there.
So they'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Big Rapids Cardinals. 3:51 left in this opening quarter. The Orioles scoring on that 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel after Cole Hackert had caused a fumble, and it was recovered by Jonah Peterson at Big Rapids 18-yard line. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 6. Looks like Big Rapids might have got away with some motion there. Wide open, and he's got some room out here, and still with it. Hit there by Gunsel, but he bounced off it, and he's got the ball all the way down inside the Oriole 35-yard line to about the 33. That was caught by number 6, Wyatt Sciarra. And Himes on the tackle for the Orioles.
So that was a good play design, Scoop. I was just going to say, so far Big Rapids hasn't thrown the ball, and they kept their running back, let everybody push down the field, and just brought him underneath. They were trying not to give up the big play, thinking he was going deep, and that guy was wide open underneath. But Cam tried to knock that ball out.
Yeah.
It was a good tackle there, and then followed up by Messiah.
Sciarra's eyes must have got as big as saucers. He had all kinds of open running room right there. Now here's a quick hitter. And there'll be a gain of about 4 right there. On the carry, number 7, I believe, that was Jack Bowman.
And Logan Sloan and Cole Hackert in on the tackle there. Looks going to be 2nd down and 6, Scoop.
2nd and 6, ball on the Oriole 29-yard line. 2:57 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles with a 7-0 lead here at Big Rapids High School on this November 1st under Friday night playoff lights. Beautiful facility here at Big Rapids. And it's good to see Oriole Nation and strong support of their Orioles here tonight in person. Here's a fumble again. Let's see. I think Big Rapids might have got back on it, though.
Did we get it?
Hold it. Let's see here. I think carrying the ball for Big Rapids was number 2, Garrett Foster. He lost it, but Big Rapids does recover the ball. Boy, you saw 3 or 4 Orioles going. They were over there, but Foster was able to fall on the ball for Big Rapids.
Yeah, he got a fortunate bounce that come right back up just at the same time as Cole Hackert was getting in there.
Shout out to Jake O'Brien, another big Orioles fan who is listening tonight. Also, Evan Claveau and Deb Stevens. We got a lot of shout outs we'll be getting to. It's good to know that Oriole Nation, those who are not here in attendance to watch it live, are listening to the ball game tonight on 102.7 WMOM or the Oriole Sports Network. 1:50 left in the opening quarter. Big Rapids facing a 3rd and 12. Heist, he's rolling right. Heist will get rid of it, and
Nice play.
I believe it's incomplete.
Graham.
Zach Graham with a beautiful play over there, and he was covering the Cardinals' number 5, Wyatt Sciarra. So that'll bring up a 4th and 12 for Big Rapids. They have the ball on the Oriole 35-yard line. 1:42 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 7-0.
Yeah, I think that number 5 was Owen Craven there, Scoop. Wyatt Sciarra is number 6, but we're close.
Oh, okay. Owen Craven, you're exactly right. Yep.
We don't want to get
I got
any
my 5
names
and
messed
my
up,
5
right?
and 6 messed up. I did make sure Asher Furfinski is 22 tonight for the Orioles. Okay, we have a 4th and 12 for Big Rapids. Huge defensive play here for the Orioles. Heist back to pass. He'll let it go. And he's got his receiver. And he made a beautiful pass there right in between 3 Orioles on 4th and 12. And they have the ball all the way down to the Oriole 6-yard line.
Yep, tackled by number 7 right there.
Rubianis.
Will Rubianis and number 8, Messiah Himes. But he ran it straight up the seam right there, Scoop. He was wide open.
That was Garrett Foster, I believe, on the reception, number 2.
Yeah.
And it'll bring up a 1st down goal to go for the Big Rapids Cardinals.
Just a hair off on that pass rush. We almost had the quarterback, but he stood in the pocket, made a good throw.
Heist made a really nice pass right there. Now we have a 1st down goal to go, 1:18 in the opening quarter. Heist, he will give the ball, and on the carry, getting down inside the 3 to about the 2. Bowman, and he was brought down by a host of Orioles right there.
Yeah, there was 59.
Hackert was there. Yeah, Mosqueda, a flock of Orioles.
Yeah.
But Big Rapids sitting pretty right now. They got the ball down to the Oriole 1-yard line, coming off that big conversion on 4th and 12. 43 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up 7-0. Big Rapids threatening, and they'll give it. No, they won't. Well, yeah, they will. Was that Bowman?
Yeah, number 2. Number 2 ran it right in. He was on. Didn't even look like he had the ball. No one knew.
Bowman on the carry, or I'm sorry, number 2. That was Garrett Foster on the run. And at the 34-second mark of the opening quarter, Big Rapids on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
I thought
it
that
looked
was
like number 2 had it, Scoop, but
Was it
it
2 or
actually,
was it 7?
I think it number 6. Number 6, they're coming over and celebrating, but him and number 2 were like back to back, and I think that's what's confused the Ludington defense because they were lined up, and they handed it to the first guy, which was number 6, and number 2 was right behind him. Nobody touched either one of them.
You sure it wasn't 7? That was Sciarra with the touchdown?
Couldn't see. They couldn't see who had the ball, but we'll find out for sure.
1-yard touchdown run. We'll find out for sure who had that. But the score is now tied as their kicker, who is number 27, Tavi Toivonen. He hits the extra point, and we have a tie game with 34 seconds to go in this opening quarter between Ludington and Big Rapids.
You know, Scoop, right there, other than 2 pass plays, Ludington played really good defense on that possession other than the 2 pass plays. But the Big Rapids quarterback must have a good arm because from what I'm seeing so far, the scouting report they must have seen some long completions because when they run those guys deep, our secondary is falling way back and leaving the underneath. The linebackers are even dropping. So, and they're doing well on that.
Yeah,
they're just throwing it underneath. But 2 pass plays. Other than that, Ludington's defense was pretty good on that drive.
Toivonen into a kickoff for Big Rapids. Charlie said that, too. He said, you have to watch for the passing, but you also have a special quarterback and a couple of running backs that he was really impressed with. Here's a run back by the Orioles. They'll get the ball back to about the the Ludington 25-yard line.
Yep, and that was by Max Flannery.
Flannery on the return there for the Orioles. So Orioles take over 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. 26 seconds to go in the opening quarter of this Division IV district semifinal football game between the Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals. We're happy to be bringing you the game tonight on 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network via our live audio feed. And, of course, we can only do audio feeds during postseason play, both in football and basketball. I think it's actually in all playoff sports.
I think it's all playoff sports. You got to go through the MHSAA to watch it.
Time's in motion. Gunsel will keep, and he's got a couple of hard-earned yards right there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. And that probably will be the last play of the first quarter. Very eventful first quarter.
Yeah.
Ludington controlled the clock for a good portion of it.
Yeah. Speaking of the het scoop, when I was in Florida and we were watching the basketball for the girls and the boys, what I did is I put it on the MHSAA and then I got it as close to possible with the Oriole. I had to keep pausing it to try to line it up within a second. But you could watch and listen at the same time. If you could do them both and get them close enough, you could watch and listen at the same time.
You know, it's interesting you say that, Jamie. Oriole Nation has told me often that they'll do that. They'll put on the NFHS feed so they see the live video, and then they have our OSN 102.7 WMOM audio feed, and they try to sync it up as close as they can.
You got to keep pausing them until you get them close. I've gotten them within about a 1.5 seconds. That's about as close as I can get it, but it's better than just video with no audio or just audio with no video.
Okay, we're at the end of the first quarter, and we got to give some love to North Star Chiropractic, one of our great sponsors. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200.
And we're going to switch ends of the field here. Ludington's now going to be, I guess that would be their backs to the north end zone.
Yes.
Scoop?
Yes. So 2nd down and 8 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 27-yard line as we begin play here in the second. Messiah Himes, a little pop pass, and he's got the ball down to about the 32, maybe the 33-yard line of the Orioles.
Yep, looks like he's going to mark it at the 32. What I like so far, Scoop, is, Coach Gillett there, the offensive coordinator, is getting multiple players involved in this offense. And if you got athletes like that, it makes it much harder for Big Rapids to zone in on who's going to get the ball. So that's part of the reason why we're moving the ball so well so far.
Be an interesting call here on 3rd and 3 for Ludington. 11:25 to go in the opening half.
You got Cole Hackert in the backfield.
So Gunsel will keep, and Gunsel is going to be awfully close here.
Yeah.
Let's see where they mark him. I think he's going
to be about a half a yard shy.
Yes, he is. It's going to bring up 4th and inches.
When you got that jumbo package, I think you got to get lined up, and you got to hope for a push. I'm not sure Cam might.
And let's see. Are they bringing?
Now they're bringing the jumbo package.
The jumbo package out on 4th and inches.
Nope. Cole just went over to Gillett, so he's staying in. They're just getting a better idea of what they want to do here.
This is a bit of a gamble, Jamie, because the Orioles have the ball. It's at their own 34-yard line right now. 10:36 to go. A key moment in this Division IV district semifinal game between the Orioles and the Cardinals.
Well, they're going to line up on this big right side, and they got double Andre Walden and Cole Hackert in the back. Oh, they tried to get him to jump.
Just almost got him to jump, but just could not get him. A couple of Cardinals flexed forward there, Jamie, but not enough right there. And now let's see if Coach Gunsel sends in Keen Patterson.
Well, they're going to call a timeout, and I think they're going to just make sure they got everybody on the same page of what they want to do right
Let's
here.
give some love here, Jamie, to
Team Loney.
Yep.
Team Loney Real Estate. Thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you out. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. That's Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington.
At Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, another of our great sponsors. Okay, here we go. We have a 4th and inches for the Orioles.
And you got Andre Walden you got Big Dom Wheaton and Cole Hackert lined up in the backfield.
Gunsel
and they're
will
going to
keep,
go right behind
and they got
him.
it.
He got it, Scoop.
Cam Gunsel right there going off of his right tackle, Big Walt Autry, and it gives the Orioles a first down. 4th and inches right there. I'll tell you, that was a gutsy call there by Coach Charlie Gunsel, and give some credit there to our offensive coordinator, Brent Gillett.
Well, and if you looked at the play, Scoop, they had I keep saying Walden, they had Big Dom Wheaton and Cole Hackert. They both went to the left, and Cam came behind them to the right. And actually, if that defender didn't put a good stick on Cam, that whole right side of the field was wide open.
Coach Charlie Gunsel and his team playing. Hey, we're in the playoffs. Let's leave it all on the field. Now there's a little pass, and it's caught out there by Peterson, but he is wrapped up. Actually, is going to be incomplete. Let's see, what do they call here?
No, it was a catch.
Penalty marker is down as well. So Gunsel's pass was complete out there to. Oh, we have a holding call on Ludington, though. It was complete out there to Jonah Peterson. And it was only going to be a gain of maybe 1 on the play, and then we have a holding call now on the Orioles.
Well, I tell you what, Scoop, I mean, Cam got that ball, and I wouldn't even say it was in his hands longer than a second before. It's hard to hold when the quarterback doesn't even have the ball for a second. So, and it was a pile of people in there, but hey, if he's seen it, he's seen it. But like you said, it was only a gain of 1, but now it's a loss of 10.
1st and 20 for the Orioles. 9:52 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 7, Big Rapids 7. Orioles have the ball on their own 26-yard line. Gunsel rolling right now. He's got a lot of blocking out here. And he does get the ball to about the 30, so a gain of 4. That looked like that had a lot, held a promise of a lot more right there, Jamie.
Yeah, when Cam actually came running to this side, it was wide open. And all 3 of his receivers were over here blocking. But
give credit to the Cardinal defense. They closed in a big way there.
They did close in a hurry. And, that's tough for a wide receiver to hold a block that long, too, so you got to give them credit. They tried to do their job. But when your quarterback's coming behind from 7-8 yards away,
Coach Gunsel, I was going to say, Jamie, he did say the Orioles had a fantastic week of practice, and it's showing in this first half.
It sure is.
2nd down and 16. Gunsel back to pass.
Look at this. He's
got
wide open, Scoop.
He's open, and it's caught out there by Jonah Peterson. A big pitch and catch right there. From quarterback Cam Gunsel to Jonah Peterson, and the Orioles got the ball all the way down to the Cardinal 37-yard line.
I tell you, Coach Gillett must have seen that earlier because they ran that wheel route with Messiah Himes earlier going the other way, and it was the same thing with Jonah Peterson coming in motion this way. This time they didn't cover him, and he was wide open.
Jonah did a great job.
10 yards.
Did a great job there, too, Jamie, because that ball looked like it was – it took him a bit to secure it.
He had to wait for it, and then wait. He made sure he got it before he took off running. So.
1st and 10 for the Orioles, 8:38 to go in the second quarter, 7-7. The Orioles have the ball on the Cardinal 37-yard line. Big hit right there. Max Flannery is brought down. He was able to break 1 tackle before
number 7.
Number 7 came up for the Cardinals, and that was Jack Bowman, and he actually gave Max a D-cleater right there. So
he closed in a hurry. It was a good hit.
That's a hard-earned yard for Max Flannery right there.
Yep, and he's a tough kid. He'll bounce up, and he's ready to go again on this play.
2nd down and 9 for the Orioles. 8:02 remaining in the second quarter. Gunsel back to pass. He'll set up a screen, and it's out there to Williams. Taj Williams going to be a loss on the play, though.
Loss of 1.
As Big Rapids came up on it nicely there, and I think it was 65 over there for Big Rapids.
Yep. Is that a 5? Yeah, it is a 5. It's hard to read those. It's 65.
65. Earl Schuberg on the stop right there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 11, so a loss of 2 on the play. We're down to 7:29 left in this opening half. The Orioles 7, the Cardinals 7. The Orioles scored first on a 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Big Rapids came back and they scored. We're still not sure who scored on that Big Rapids touchdown. It was a 1-yard touchdown run Not sure if it was Bowman or if it was.
Well, it fooled us, and it definitely fooled the defense because he went right up the middle, and no one knew the ball where the ball was at.
Now Gunsel rolling left, receiver wide open out there, and it's caught at about the 30, and it's caught by Zach Graham, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 3.
Yeah, it looks, well, where are they going to mark it?
Let's see here. I think they're going to mark him out at the 31.
Mark him short of the 30, so the 31.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4th and 4. 4th and 4 with 7:01 to go.
Yeah, this is big here, Scoop, because we definitely have the leg to kick a field goal here.
I was thinking the same thing, Jamie.
But, we don't get, we haven't gotten this far doing anything different than what they're going to do right here is bring the jumbo package in and – no, actually, no. And this time they got Andre Walden lined up in the tight end position. And
Graham's the receiver to the near side. Here we go, 4th and 4. Big rush there by Big Rapids. Passes away. No, boy, no penalty marker down. A lot of contact there. No penalty marker down. It looked like Walden was being interfered with there, but no call. And the ball will be turned over to Big Rapids.
Andre Walden definitely got hit before the ball arrived, and I'm not sure why there wasn't a penalty, but there wasn't. And so, Cam Gunsel was even asking, what happened there. But, we were in the borderline field goal range, but, this is. You go for that, you don't get it. It's like a punt scoop. So now they're going to have the ball at the 31, and the Oriole defense has to come up with a stand here.
See if the Oriole defense can cause a turnover here. 6:56 to go in the opening half. Ludington 7, Big Rapids 7. Big Rapids with the football. And now there's a handoff, and on the carry for the Cardinals, and a nice gain for Mosqueda on the tackle right there. And on the number 2,
Taj Williams right there, along with number 6. They were blocking 25 yards downfield, and, Taj finished his block.
That was Garrett Foster on the carry there for Big Rapids.
It's like a 2nd and 2.
Bring up a 2nd down and 2, a gain of 8 actually on the play. Charlie had said that last week after the game, too. He came up and I was talking about the penalties as well. Ludington Howard City only got called for 1 penalty the entire game. And he goes, they had players taking my guys down and put them into the sand pits.
Well, that's exactly what they tried to do to Taj right there, but he didn't have any of it.
Heist pass is incomplete.
Right there, what made that happen is right there, Big Dom Wheaton got his hand up and made that throw go just a little faster than that quarterback wanted to.
Yeah, and he tried to get the ball. Heist tried to get the ball there to Wyatt Sciarra. It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Cardinals. 6:13 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 7, Big Rapids 7. Cardinals have the ball on their own 39-yard line. Yep. Ludington's defense digging in here.
Yeah, we just got to see who's getting the ball here, Scoop.
And it's a handoff, and it is a 1st down. He's still on his feet, and I believe that was the number 2 for the Cardinals.
Yep, number 2, and he's
Garrett Foster.
Tackled by Cam Gunsel.
And that'll bring up a 1st down for Big Rapids with 6:06 to go in this opening half, 7-7 game. Shout out to Bill Van Horn, as well as one to Kevin Hackert, big Oriole fan, of course, Cole Hackert's dad. And Benita Needham, who also is Beata Needham, another big Oriole fan. Okay, here we go. Big Rapids 1st and 10, ball on their own 47-yard line. Heist pass is incomplete. Good coverage right there by Taj Williams. He tried to get that ball to
number 8,
and that was Freddie Ortiz.
Yeah, we might have to get our flashlights.
We might have to. Hey, we got to give some love to Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Here's a run by Big Rapids, and that's Foster, and it takes 3 Orioles to bring him out of bounds. That was Peterson over there, also Messiah Himes and Mosqueda. And Big Rapids, another 1st down.
Yeah, it's tough. The Big Rapids gets lined up in that backfield there. Their 2 running backs are real tight to the quarterback. And that's it's given Ludington a little bit of a fit and trying to figure out. They're doing a good job of disguising the ball and who's getting it, Scoop.
Okay, Big Rapids has a 1st and 10. Ball is on the Oriole 38-yard line. 5:11 to go in the opening half. 7-7 game. And now Heist will give the ball there on the carry. A gain of about 3, maybe 4. And that was number 7 for the Cardinals.
Jack Boltman.
Bowman on the carry there.
Yeah.
Jack Bowman.
Messiah Himes in on the tackle there along with Big Dom Wheaton.
We got Jamie's flashlight on now on his iPhone. Beautiful facility. Like I said, we can see the field better with the lights off here in the press box, but we do need the aid of your little flashlight right there. Okay, so 4:30 left in the second quarter. 2nd down and 7 for Big Rapids. Ball on the Oriole 35-yard line. Heist back in the pocket. Now he's Walden got it picked off.
Oh, what
it's
a pick.
intercepted
What
by the
an
Orioles.
interception.
And that was number 2. That was Taj Williams on the interception. But give all the credit in the world to big play Andre Walden, who hit Heist and right as he was throwing.
Right as he was throwing that ball. And, man, I tell you what, the kudos goes to the big hit on the quarterback, but what an interception by Taj Williams, going up in the air, picking that thing high out of the air, and just getting a tippy-toe inbounds right there.
He high-pointed it there, Jamie.
He sure did.
Credit to big play Andre Walden for providing the pressure on Heist there. He was right in his face when he let go of it, so beautiful play there by both Walden and by Taj Williams. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 24-yard line. Gunsel back to pass. He'll let it rip, and no, his pass is picked off. And now here comes Big Rapids,
and he's going to score.
He's cut it inside right there, and he brought out of bounds by Gunsel, but an ill-advised throw there by quarterback Cam Gunsel. And now right after Ludington, it gets an interception and a big play. Big Rapids flops the script here. They flip the script. And a return right there all the way down to the Oriole. I think they're going to mark him at about
2 or 3.
Well, let's see here. They're going to mark him down at the 2. Oh, my gosh, that's tough. They said the Orioles, in a playoff game like this, you can't have any turnovers.
Yep, I was just going to say before that happened, Scoop, that Big Rapids has 2 turnovers, and we didn't have any. You know, Taj Williams was streaking down the field, and he was wide open.
Yep.
But the same thing, Cam stepped up in to make that throw, and he had someone right there at his feet.
And give Big Rapids, give Big Rapids credit there. Their defensive line, they got right in Cam Gunsel's face.
Yep.
So, and forced him to get rid of that long before he wanted to. Now Big Rapids, a 1st down goal to go. Ball at the Oriole 5-yard line. And
right, 2.
Just like that, Big Rapids turns it into a touchdown. Is that 2 or 7? That's number 2.
Yep, number 2 carried it.
At the 4:03 mark of the second quarter. And for Big Rapids, that is Garrett. Is that Garrett Foster?
Yep, number 2, Garrett Foster. He was also the one that had the interception.
So a couple of big plays by Foster right there. And that was a 5-yard touchdown run. Point after attempt. Low snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 4:03 to go in the opening half, your score, Big Rapids 14, Ludington 7. We'll step aside. You are listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body. your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Welcome back to Big Rapids. And boy, we had the seized the momentum there for a moment, Jamie, and then the interception right there. And Big Rapids turns that interception into 7 points on a 5-yard touchdown run by their running back, Garrett Foster. And now Big Rapids has kicked off to Ludington, and the kick goes out of bounds. And let's see if Ludington, I think they're going to take it at their own, 35-yard line?
It should be, yep. And that, that helps us out. We just got to keep our composure here, Scoop. That Big Rapids has 2 turnovers. We now have 1. Ours led to points. So we just got to come back here. There's 4 minutes left in this second quarter. If we can go down and score and tie this thing up, it's a whole new ball game again.
Both teams have got 7 points off turnovers.
Yep.
So here we go. Ludington 1st and 10, ball on their own 35-yard line. 4:03 to go. Gunsel will keep, and he's going to barely get back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. 3:54 to go in the opening half here. And we want to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000.
2nd down and 10 here, Scoop.
Clock showing 3:25 to go in the opening half. Gunsel will keep, and again, tough sledding right there. He might have got, well, we know he got back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they marked it. He might have gave him a yard there.
Yeah, they're running that run-pass option right now, but, Big Rapids has made some adjustments, and they know everything runs through Cam, and he's trying to tuck it up in there. He sees the hole, but the thing of it is the linebackers are closing real quick. They're crowding that line of scrimmage, Scoop.
A few more shout-outs going out right now. Larry Douglas, also one to Beth Kirby, one to Mary Sobraski, also my buddy John Plummer, and Ron Pearson. Also like to send one out to Alan Neuschwander, the Noosh.
Yeah, you got about
we got a lot
150 shout-outs on that paper, Scoop.
A lot of folks were getting in touch with me. They wanted a shout-out. Okay, 3rd and 9 for the Orioles. Gunsel, his pass is away, and it's caught! And on the catch, Zach Graham, and that should be an Oriole 1st down.
Yeah, he's real close to the 1st down. It looks like they're going to give it to him.
Nice pass right there. Nice pitch and catch there from Gunsel to Graham. That is an Oriole 1st down on that 3rd and 9. He had some sizzle on that ball right there. That was a frozen rope.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Cam had to put some pepper on that throw because it was all the way across to this side of the field, and the defender was closing quick. But what a throw and a great catch, and we're still moving the ball here.
Frozen rope. As I say, it was an absolute seed he threw right there.
It was.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 46-yard line. 2:32 to go in the opening half. Gunsel, long pitch right there, and that's Himes. Himes has got some running room, and he's down to the Big Rapids 40. And that, I got to give a lot of credit there to quarterback Cam Gunsel with his left hand. That was a super long pitch.
It was a long pitch. It was good, and I tell you, Messiah Himes was one step away from breaking that. Number 51 for Big Rapids, Jonathan Lazinski, is the one who made that touchdown-saving tackle there.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Big Rapids 39-yard line. 2:14 to go in the second quarter. The Orioles trail 14-7. Gunsel, he'll give now. Himes on the carry, and Himes trying to work his way there, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yep, and they brought Himes from the other side of the field that time and ran the similar style play, except this time he stopped and didn't take the pitch and came back and took the handoff, and then he comes up limping there, going off to the sideline there, Scoop.
I want to send that shout I gave out to Beata Needham earlier. She's listening in Mears along with her mom, Mary.
Get out of there,
Gunsel, he's going to be dropped right there. He is sacked back at the Big Rapids 44-yard line. And getting in there for Big Rapids was number 65. And let's see here, 65. That was Earl Schuberg.
Yeah, Schuberg got in there. He was putting the pressure. He's coming from the backside. Cam didn't know he was coming from the backside. And he was waiting for his receiver to get open downfield and just closed on him in a hurry.
Loss of 5 on the play. 3rd down and 15. 1:04 remaining in the opening half. in motion for the Orioles is Peterson. He'll get the pass. He's got a little bit of running room out there, and Peterson is drilled out of bounds right there.
32-yard line.
At about the 33. Let's see if they mark him at the 33 or 32-yard line. Clock is still running. It looked like he got out of bounds right there, but the officials said no, keep the clock running. So it's down to 42 seconds to go. It's going to bring up a fourth and about 1, 2, 3. A long 4 or short 4 or a long 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
And now Ludington will call a timeout.
Yeah.
We got to give some love to some more of our sponsors here with 34 seconds to go in the opening half. Ludington trails 14-7. Hey, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And I want to give Dr. Yeck big thank you. I saw him like 3 times in the last month or so. I was having some big-time lower back issues. And I'll tell you, the last week or so, Jamie, I have felt absolutely terrific. I followed his advice, and with the heating, and with the ice and the heating and whatnot, and I'm feeling tremendous right now. It's best I've felt in a long time. So big thank you to Dr. Mark Yeck. Also, Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach my buddy Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Ludington facing a 4th and 4, 34 seconds to go in the opening half. They trail by 7, 14-7.
It's a big play here, Scoop.
Huge play for the Orioles. Gunsel looking left. He's flushed out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. He's got a receiver. It's gone. It's touchdown. Ludington Orioles. A 33-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Zach Graham, Oriole wide receiver.
Yeah, he had him wide open there, Scoop, and right as the ball was coming, the Big Rapids defender got his feet tangled up with Zach Graham, and Zach Graham stayed up and made the catch and took it in about 7-8 yards after the catch for a touchdown.
4th and 4, and it's
Fourth and 4.
33 yards.
And he was barreling down. Cam had to get that ball away. He didn't have much time left when he threw it. The defenders were barreling in on him.
Here's the snap on the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Wow,
and
that was a good
huge drive there by the Ludington Orioles, and it really quiets this Big Rapids crowd. With 26 seconds left in the opening half, Ludington 14, Big Rapids 14. And we're going to stay here and talk about some more of our sponsors.
Great. Smith & Eddy Insurance, exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee. A caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all your insurance needs. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. But if you do end up with a scrape and a fender bender or with a major collision damage, call Mike at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it's your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, now located at their new location at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville.
33-yard touchdown pass there on 4th and 4 from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Zach Graham. And Jonah Peterson's point after good. And we have a tie game, Oriole Nation 14-14 with just 26 seconds remaining in the opening half.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we talked about, Scoop. We had to turnover. Big Rapids scored, and I says, hey, if we can go down here and score with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in this drive, and we did.
Peterson's
and
kick.
It's big for their confidence right there.
It sure is. It takes the Big Rapids returner back to about his 21-yard line. And now he's going to be brought down there. Brought down rather rudely by
Messiah
Himes. He made sure that the Big Rapids kick returner there was down. And he brings him down and just went up to him and say, hey, greetings, how are you?
Yeah. And our guys have played tough all year, Scoop. They played with a little edge. And it looks like tonight, they want to prove that their season wasn't a fluke, that they belong here, and they've come out to play, and they're showing their toughness. And some of our guys are making sure they give a little extra pop to those tackles tonight.
I couldn't have said it any better there, Jamie. So 1st and 10 for Big Rapids. Ball on their own 36-yard line. 20 seconds to go. They run a little chicanery here and an
We got to get them.
Little reverse right there on the carry. Looked to be number 6, and that was Wyatt Sciarra. And he's brought down at about the 46-yard line. So the clock is stopped with 14 seconds to go. Big Rapids called a timeout. Some more shout-outs.
Yeah.
Let's give shout-outs now to Mark Peterson, also to Greg Krupa, class of 1984. He was an all-state running back with the Orioles. And Steve Hall, 1975 Oriole all-stater in boys basketball. Krupa and Hall were two of my earliest Ludington sports role models, Greg Krupa and also Steve Hall. And also a shout-out to Tim Hargraves. Let's send one out to Dave Woodworth, Kevin Emery, also to Sherman Morse, and another good buddy of mine, Luke Potter. So we'll whittle this list down a little bit more. Let's send out, those two first local sports role models of mine, Steve Hall and Greg Krupa. The other one was Blake Fry, who was a Oriole quarterback on their great 1976 football team. That's what got me interested in football, and I was like, hey, I want to be a quarterback like Blake Fry. I thought he was like a rock star.
There you go.
Same thing with Hall. Steve Hall, I looked up to him, too, watching him play basketball. Greg Krupa, a fantastic running back at Ludington. Again, 1974 All-Stater. He went on to play at Saginaw Valley State. Okay, we have 14 seconds to go in this opening half. Ludington 14, Big Rapids 14. Orioles just scoring with 26 seconds to go in the opening half on that
We can't
33.
let anything
Nothing deep.
happen here. We just got to keep this ball in front of us and don't let anything happen here, Scoop.
Okay, Big Rapids comes out now. 1st and 10, ball on their own 46-yard line. And now what do we have? We have
Delay
a whistle, and we're going to have a 5-yard delay of game penalty, I believe, on the Cardinals.
That helps us a
Yes,
lot.
yes,
that helps
indeed.
us a lot.
Yeah. Hey, more shout-outs. One to Susie Grachek, also Joyce Uziak, Mike Jeruzal, I used to bowl with him, Rochelle and Ella Higgins, listening out in Carlisle, Arkansas, also to Susan Stowe, and one to Andrew Talsma. Okay. And hey, also one to Gabe Rivera, 2008 Ludington all-state football player. He was all-state football and basketball that year. Gabe Rivera, great athlete. Okay, here we go for Big Rapids. 1st and 15. Ball is on their own 41-yard line. Heist will let it go. He's being flushed out of the pocket. His pass is complete. Penalty marker down. Jonah Peterson pushed the Big Rapids.
I think we're going to have holding on Big Rapids' offensive line there, Scoop. It is. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and that catch is negated.
That was Jack Bowman on the reception out there for Big Rapids. Pushed out of bounds by Jonah Peterson. But as Jamie said, it will be holding.
Spot of the foul.
And that'll take them back even farther back, all the way to their own 31-yard line. I think the way the Orioles have come out here playing tonight with, playing with, what do you want to say, brimstone, playing very fiery football right now, might have caught Big Rapids a little bit by surprise.
Yeah. The Orioles are here to make a statement. They're saying, hey, we don't want this to be our last game of the season. But I tell you right here, this is dangerous territory for Big Rapids with 9 seconds left on their own 30. This is dangerous territory. I'd be taking a knee if I was them.
Heist now, he'll give it, trying to get to the outside on a little dipsy-do reverse right there. And he's able to get out of bounds with 1 second left on the clock. And on the carry right there for Big Rapids, that was number 2. That was Garrett Foster on that reverse.
Yeah.
1 second to go. And they'll have the ball at their own 38-yard line, I believe.
And I'm sure their quarterback has a great arm. I'm not sure if it's going to be as good as the Washington. I call them still the Redskins, the Commanders.
The Commanders.
Jason,
I mentioned
what a Hail Mary pass that was. Let's hope we don't see anything like that here.
I mentioned about Steve Hall. He was a pretty fair football player, too. He was a defensive back for the Orioles. Everybody thinks about him as just basketball, but he's pretty good.
Got that ball.
Okay, there's a reception from Heist, and Heist gets it out there and brought down Cam Gunsel on the stop, and let's see.
Himes
and it looked like the reception was made out
number
there.
2.
Was it 2 or 6? It was 2.
Number 2.
Garrett Foster on the reception. But we're at the half, folks. And your score from Big Rapids in this district, this Division 4 district semifinal game, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Big Rapids Cardinals 14. And we'll be back in 2 minutes here. You are watching I'm sorry, you are listening. It's the first time I've done it tonight. You are listening, Oriole Nation, to 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
14, Big Rapids 14. We're at the half. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Okay, hey, we just had Jamie Sykon just went next door to where the public address announcer is, and we wanted a clarification, and we got it. Scoring Big Rapids' first touchdown with just 34 seconds to go in the first quarter was their running back, Garrett Foster, on a 1-yard touchdown run. Point after was good by Tavi Toivonen. And then Ludington, we wanted a clarification as well. We were correct. It was a 33-yard touchdown pass from Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Zach Graham on a 4th and 4 right there. We got one heck of a thrilling, exciting, and this is shaping up to be a very memorable football game here for the Ludington Orioles.
Hey, I hope the second half is just as good as the first. You know, it's a good, tight ball game here. And, you know, number 2 right there is he's scored both touchdowns for Big Rapids and had the big key interception. So the cool thing is like we said, Ludington held their composure. They came back and drove that ball, started on their own 35 and drove it down and scored with 26 seconds left to go in that second quarter there, Scoop.
Exactly, Jamie. And here is your scoring summary recap from the first half. Ludington got on the board first at the 4:37 mark of the opening quarter on a 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Jonah Peterson's point after was good, and that gave the Orioles a 7-0 lead. That was their second offensive possession, and that came off of a Big Rapids turnover. Then the Cardinals scored with just 34 seconds to go in the opening quarter on a 1-yard touchdown run by running back Garrett Foster. The point after good by Tavi, and we had a 7-7 tie. In the second quarter, Big Rapids took a lead at the 4:03 mark when running back Garrett Foster scored on a 5-yard touchdown run. Again, Tavi's point after good. That gave the Cardinals a 14-7 lead, and then with just 26 seconds left in the opening half, a 33-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Zach Graham, and Jonah Peterson's point after good. We got a tie game at 14 in this Division IV district semifinal matchup between the Big Rapids Cardinals and the Ludington Orioles. So Gunsel, 2 touchdowns tonight. That gives him 47 on the season. I'm sure he would say, hey, Scoop, that's great. That's all well and great. But, the win, obviously, is the most important thing.
I'm sure at this point, he would like to add a few more touchdowns to that to get the win. But just Cam, and as well as we could see, the rest of those Oriole players out there on offense and defense, they're out here to play tonight.
Oriole defense doing a great job tonight against this high potent Big Rapids.
For sure.
They average like 33 points a game. Big Rapids is known for their stingy defense, only giving up 15 points per game. Yeah. Hey, Oriole Nation, Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did recently with our Indian Summer players in the spotlight, Keen Patterson and Gavin Smith. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole players in the spotlight for tonight's playoff game at Big Rapids against the Cardinals. And our two players in the spotlight are both seniors, and they are Keen Patterson and Gavin Smith. Keen wears jersey number 18. Gavin wears jersey number 17. Keen is our punter, and he has done some kicking this year. Gavin is a wide receiver and has also played some defensive back. Now, I'll start with Keen here. Keen, what is the one thing that you like best about the sport of football?
I love playing with my friends out there on the field. It's a lot of fun to be able to see your teammates every day and create a good bond. And, I just love playing with my teammates.
One other thing, Keen, I wanted to ask you. Now, you also played soccer. So you dual sported this fall, and how did that go? It seemed like it worked out pretty good.
It went out really good. We made it all the way to district finals. It was a pretty close game, but it was a really good run this year, and it was a lot of fun.
All right, Gavin, what is the one thing that you like best about football?
Well, like Keen, I also like being out here with some of my good buddies, and then Friday night lights with the whole crowd and everything out here around Oriole Field. It's hard to beat.
Okay. Now, guys, what is the atmosphere like with you and your teammates being in the playoffs? It's got to be quite exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Just like soccer, how we made it to district finals, you really get fired up out on the field, and there's a big crowd always watching. So hopefully there'll be a lot of people there this Friday. So hopefully we play good.
Definitely. How do you feel about it, Gavin?
Well, there's been a lot of energy at practice throughout this week. We've had some good practices, and then we can't wait for Friday night.
Wanted to ask both of you gentlemen what your plans are for winter and spring sports at Ludington, and we'll start with Keen.
For winter sports, I don't plan on playing anything, but for the spring, I plan on playing baseball. But during the winter, I'll probably do 0 off for baseball. So baseball.
All right, and Gavin?
This winter, I'm going to be on the swim team. Hopefully we can have a good run, and then I'll be in track in the spring.
Okay, and Keen, your favorite teacher in class at Ludington High School?
I'd probably have to, it's between two. Probably Mr. LeDuc or Miss Stone. I really like Miss Stone's classes. Any of her math classes are always really fun and enjoying.
She's a popular teacher amongst your teammates as well. Gavin?
I was going to say the same too as Keen. It's hard to beat, for academic class, it's hard to beat Miss Stone teaching math. But for electives, Mr. LeDuc does pretty good.
Okay, and your favorite food that mom or dad makes for you, Keen?
Definitely my mom's tacos or sloppy joes. Those are definitely the top pick.
Okay, and Gavin?
It's hard to beat a good steak.
And that's made by mom or dad?
It's a team effort when they make dinners, so.
Okay, that's a great answer. You're not going to get in trouble with either of your parents there. Favorite restaurant in Ludington, Keen?
I'd have to go with El Rancho for sure.
Gavin?
I like going out to Sticks. It's just down the road, so it's pretty convenient.
You like their burger out there? That's one of my favorite things, that burger that has arugula on it.
Oh yeah, out at the food truck.
Okay.
Hard to beat.
And favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors, Keen?
It'd either be cookie dough or Superman. I like both of those.
Okay, and Gavin?
I was gonna say my favorite flavor is probably Superman.
That's another popular flavor with your teammates. We'll start here with Keen on role model that you have, or role models.
Role models, definitely my parents. A lot of my dad, he really pushes me to be a better player for sports, and he just really helps me out.
Okay, and Gavin?
I was going to say I look up to my dad as well, and then my grandparents also.
All right, and Keen wanted to talk with you about that. We got a clip of you hitting a 60-yard field goal in practice the other day.
It was with the wind, though. It was with the wind. It was a good kick. I did not think it was going to go in. I got it about fourth try. The first time I kicked it, it actually hit the bar and bounced straight back. So then I really wanted to make it. So after about 4 tries later, I made it.
Hey, wind or not, that's pretty amazing. And Coach Wilson sent us the clip, and we got it up on the OSN. A lot of buzz about that. That was pretty cool. I wanted to ask you guys your future plans. What does college look like, or what are your plans for the future?
My future isn't planned out really that much yet. It's still kind of up in the air. I don't know if I'm gonna go to college or not, but yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
Okay, and Gavin?
I'm planning on using the Promise Scholarship and going out to West Shore for 2 years, and then after that, we'll see if I transfer on to a bigger university.
Sure. And anybody out there who is listening to tonight's ball game that you guys would like to say hello to or send a shout out to?
Definitely my grandma Ann. I know she always likes watching my sports, and shout her out.
Okay, and Gavin?
I'll give a shout out to my Uncle Tim and cousin Rocky, and then my Grandma Ass will be listening.
Grandma Alice?
Yep.
Yeah, I see her out at church on Sundays, out at Victory Trinity Lutheran. Hey, Keen and Gavin, I would like to congratulate both of you gentlemen on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole players in the spotlight. All the best to you guys tonight, and all the best to you two gentlemen in your future. As always, go O's.
Go O's.
That was good. Yeah. How long was it?
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School. Ludington tied with Big Rapids 14-14 at the half of this Division 4 district semifinal football game. And one heck of a first half, Jamie. And we'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. And also a shout out to...
Yeah, Matt Ewing from Ludington Paint and Glass. Ludington Paint and Glass mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support the Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. And I'll tell you, our doors and closures for a couple of the houses that my wife builds. So they do a really good job down there, more than just paint and glass. They do a lot of stuff down there.
Great guy, and also a huge Ludington Oriole backer and supporter. So we appreciate Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass being one of the sponsors here on the Oriole Sports Network for the Ludington Orioles. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. And also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. The exclusive sponsor, excuse me. We call them executive too. The exclusive sponsor of our Player in the Spotlight interviews. Yeah. And some more shout outs to some big Oriole fans. Alan Albright, the Ludington Oriole varsity baseball coach, who's tuned in tonight, listening. Also to Tony and Beth Castellani. And of course, I've known the Castellani family my whole life. My best buddies, Chris Castellani, lives in Ohio. Tony, the last I knew, was down in the Detroit area. Him and his wife, Beth, I know they're tuned in and listening tonight, big Oriole supporters. You got a few folks you want to send some shout-outs to.
Yeah, I'll give a couple off your list here. I seen Gary Erdman. I worked with the Erd man for 10 years, so Gary, shout out to you. And Les Johnson, Coach Les Johnson was my assistant coach basketball with me at the freshman level and at the JV level. So Les, if you're out there, miss you, buddy.
He's a big Oriole backer too, Les Johnson. And had twin boys who were pretty good athletes at Ludington, all-state soccer players, Adam and Aaron Johnson. Adam's a member of the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. Yep. He's not only a director, he's on the board of directors, but he's also been elected into the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. So
Western Michigan guy, right?
Yeah, great soccer career at Ludington and at Western Michigan. More shout-outs, Charlotte Nicholson, also one to Jennifer Richard. like to give a shout out to Jody Hernandez, big Oriole backer. Also Paul Edward. Coach Larry Brown, who coaches Ludington tennis. He's the girls varsity coach in the girls JV. I'm sorry, he's the girls varsity coach and the boys JV coach. Well, Rob Killips is the varsity boys coach in the JV girls coach. Also, Deb Doherty, send a shout out to her. One to Eric Jensen. And let's give a shout out to Susan Filter and Budrow, who's a big fan of Cam Gunsel. Who isn't a big fan of Cam Gunsel? I mean, he's got quite a fan club. He's had quite a season. Right? Quite a season. Talked about Jody Hernandez. I think when I was a youngster, I had a very scary incident down at Stearns Park, and an undertow got a hold of me. And then Jody Hernandez actually pulled me out. I was having a hard time getting out of the undertow down there, and he's the one who pulled me up. And so big kudos to Jody Hernandez. Come to find out, he was my 8th grade camp counselor as well when we had 8th grade camp. So
I tell you that we have one of the nicest beaches in I would say the world here, Scoop. You know, we're fortunate to live here. We don't know what we have, you know, at Ludington, but I tell you the waters can be dangerous. You need to know what you're doing, and you need to know what to look for.
The currents, the undertow, when we're having heavy winds, you definitely do. More shout-outs, more of Oriole Nation out there. Shauna, I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, Nelson. Also Jesse Morton, Reese McIntosh, Mike Jaskula, Debbie McLaughlin, Laura LeBrun, and Bruce Gillett. So
is that Coach Gilt's dad?
Yeah, that is. So give a few here, Jamie. Let me give a few.
Let's see who you got on here. Let's go with Georgia Makawicki.
Hey, that's Dom Wheaton's grandma.
Okay.
Yep.
And Jack Smith. And let's see who else we got here. Don Stokely. Stokely Dimelin there, you know. Yeah. So James Fay, Chris Marks, and John Olson.
A lot of Oriole Nation tuning in tonight,
Cesar Gamez, is that relation to Gabe?
That
Gamez?
is related to Gabe,
I'm assuming. So Tammy Rogers and Jeffrey Hansen, to name a few more. And
Jeffrey Hansen, he's a big Oriole fan. No relation, but he was a couple years ahead of me in school. He's really a big supporter of the Orioles. Yep.
And let's do a couple more here. Janae Hodges and Donna Mitchell here.
Very good.
And Shelly Werther.
Yeah, we'll get to more here. So we thank all of you, Oriole Nation. We thank all of you for tuning in to listen to tonight's live audio stream. Again, per MHSAA regulations, when postseason play starts, we've been doing it for years. We can't bring you a live video stream. We can bring you our live audio stream. Should be a heck of a second half. What do you think Coach Gunsel said to his boys?
You know, I think he told them, hey, you know, this is exactly what we thought we could do and what we knew we could do, and we're in this game. Don't do anything different what you're doing. Keep playing hard defense. Be smart with the ball, no turnovers. And, you know, both these teams are high-scoring offenses like we talked about at the beginning, Scoop, and at halftime here. Ludington's averaging 43 points a game, and Big Rapids averaging 37 points a game, and right now it's 14-14. Yeah. So the defenses have showed up big time,
especially
in this
for
first
Ludington
half so far, especially for Ludington.
Ludington averages giving up 26.5 a game. Big Rapids 15.2. Ludington's at that average right now of what they've scored against Big Rapids. And here we go. The Orioles will kick off to begin play here in the second half of this Division IV district semifinal game. Peterson steps into the kick. It comes down at about the 25-yard line. And on the return.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, it was a nice tackle there by Max Flannery. Max Flannery on the tackle. And on the return for Big Rapids, I said it.
Was number 6?
Yeah. Most of those numbers are easy to see, but some of them are a little more difficult.
The 5 and 6, they're all close together, but they're easy.
That was Wyatt Sciarra on the return for Big Rapids. They have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line as we begin play here in the second half.
And I'm assuming that Big Rapids has must have had some big-time kick returns this year, Scoop, because we've elected to do that, like we call it the pooch kick.
Satellite kick.
Satellite kick. That allows, it's down at the 35. It allows our defenders to get there and get to the ball versus being spread out trying to kick it deep.
Heist will give the ball there, and there's a gain of about 4 before coming up for the Orioles. Look to be is that Gunsel?
I thought Cam was in on that tackle, yep.
And on the carry for Big Rapids there, was that 7 again? Again, I get 7, 2, and 6 are the 3 that, let's see.
Well,
here.
and they're all usually in the backfield, on and off. So 6 out here to the flank, to the side. So 2 and 7 are now lined up in the backfield.
We have a 2nd and 6, gain of 4 on the play there, and I believe that was Foster on the carry. Don't hold me to it, but that's the best hypotheses I can give you right now. Trying to get outside. Oh, he breaks the tackle, and that was 7 on the carry for Big Rapids.
Yeah.
And
tackled by Taj Williams, but Cam had him in the backfield for a loss and just couldn't hang on to the shoe long enough.
Bowman on the carry there. He wears number 7. He has the ball down to the Oriole 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Big Rapids. 11:07 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 14, Big Rapids 14.
Yep, we got to wrap up here, Scoop. Both these sides, players on both sides of the ball are very athletic. We just can't dive in there. We got to wrap up on our defenders.
Heist pass is incomplete. He tried to get the ball to Bowman out there, and I don't know what happened right there. He got rid of it in a hurry, but it was well short of Bowman, and it falls harmlessly on the turf.
Yeah, it looked like Big Dom Wheaton and Cole Hackert busted through the line there and forced him to throw that ball a little earlier than he wanted to.
Big shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. 2nd down and 10 for the Cardinals. 11:04 to go in the third quarter. Their quarterback is Cole Heist, and he looks to the sideline now. He'll give a quick hitter right there. Oriole defense doing a nice job on the carry. Number 2, Garrett Foster. And on the stop for the Orioles, look at Cole Hackert.
Yep, Cole Hackert, Dom Wheaton, and
Wysong.
50,
Also,
Wysong there, yep.
Nick Wysong, who's going to be helping us out the OSN during basketball season. He's going to learn how to be a technical engineer from our very own Julia Havman.
Okay.
In fact, Julia Havman, her folks are here tonight because her brother is one of the freshmen that was moved up for this game tonight.
Wow, okay. That's good.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Here's a run, and
number 7.
That's Bowman again, and on the stop looked to be Mosqueda over there. Also over there was Wheaton, and Andre Walden was in on the play as well. So it's going to bring up a 4th and short for Big Rapids. 4th and 1 for the Cardinals. Huge defensive play here for the Orioles.
Big defensive play.
Yeah, that's an understatement, that this is a huge defensive play right here for Ludington. 10:06 to go. Ludington 14, Big Rapids 14. We're in the third quarter. Beautiful night on this November 1st here at Big Rapids High School. Heist on a long count. Probably try to draw the Orioles off with a hard cadence. Heist, he will give in the first down for Bowman, and Bowman's still on his feet before he finally, no, he's still running. And he just barely, lucky that Mosqueda had an arm on him right there. He might be going into the end zone right now.
Yeah, he wouldn't let go of the jersey, Like we said, both sides of these kids on both sides of these ball here are coming to play, running with extra effort.
Well, they're giving it their all, Jamie, because a lot of these seniors tonight will be the last time they ever put the shoulder pads on.
Yep, that's for sure, on both sides of the ball, So everything goes tonight.
1st and 10 for Big Rapids. Ball on the Oriole 25-yard line. 9:21 to go. Here's a handoff, and on the carry, that's Foster. And Foster wrapped up, and not until he gets a nice gain down to about the Oriole 15-yard line.
Cole Hackert, Andre Walden, and Taj
Williams on the stop there. Again, we'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
That's going to be a 1st down and 10 for him, Scoop. So
8:58 to go. Heist on the handoff there. Foster turns it inside. He's got the ball down to about the Oriole 10-yard line. And it looked like Cole Hackert on the stop there for the Orioles.
Cole's playing a heck of a ball game out there tonight, as well as all the Orioles are.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 for Big Rapids. 8:36 to go. Thank you as well to Lundquist Furniture, another of our fine sponsors, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call, 231-757-3368. All right, here comes Big Rapids now. Heist, he will keep. Heist on the carry. He's down inside the 5-yard line right there. And again, Hackard in on the stop along with Cooper Holmes.
Yeah, I think that's the first time that Heist has actually kept the ball. He's had his double option back there with number 2 or number 7, and that's the first time he decided to tuck it and take off.
3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. Ball on the Oriole 5-yard line. 7:46 to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, Ludington 14, Big Rapids 14. The winner will meet the winner of the Whitehall Ada Forest Hills Eastern game next week. Here's a run, and on the carry, getting down to about the 2, maybe the 1-yard line. It's a first down for Big Rapids. And on the carry, Walden on the stop for the Orioles. And I believe that was Bowman on the carry for Big Rapids. First down and goal to go for the Big Rapids Cardinals. They've had a long drive here, nearing 5 minutes on once they got the kickoff from the Ludington Orioles to begin play here in the second half.
Yeah, they started off right around their own 30-yard line there.
Heist, and he'll give it, and getting down to...
Good stop.
Yeah, it was a nice stop right there, making that tackle look like Andre Walden.
Yeah.
He had some help as well from...
we got an Oriole down, Scoop.
Hackard as well. It looks like Mosqueda might be down, so a timeout for an injury.
He got rolled up on.
And we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. I'll be talking to Oriole head coach Charlie Gunsel at the conclusion of tonight's game. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And also, we'd like to thank Trevor Scott, Contracting and Restoration LLC Services, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete, porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. They're our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, and that doesn't look good. Miss Jen Mraz, the LHS athletic trainer, out on the field right now with the injured Oriole. And we have 7:01 to go in this 3rd quarter. We got a tie game, 14 apiece, folks. And Jamie, let's give out a few more shout-outs.
Well, let's go ahead and see what you got on the list here, Scoop. How about Christine Schaefer and Debbie Scott? How about Cynthia Christofferson?
Yep.
And listening with
that's Beata. That's Beata Needham, who's listening with her mom Mary and Mears. Yep.
Let's see, Trey Ferfinsky.
Yeah, and Chase Hacker. You know those guys.
Oh my gosh, the old basketball boys, Trey and Chase. How you guys doing?
They were football boys too. Yeah.
Well, you know.
I called them. See what I called them on the list? A couple of former O's football studs.
Okay, I missed that part. A couple of yes, for sure.
Yes. Oh, right now we see that Landon Mosqueda is on his feet, but he's being. Is that Mosqueda or is that Wysong? I'm sorry.
I can't see who it is.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not Mosqueda. It's Nick Wysong. I believe it's 60, Jamie.
Yeah,
and it looks like
he's starting to walk a little bit better. He's
well, that's good to see. He's walking off on his own power right now. But I can tell by the hairstyle that that's Nick Wysong, number 60.
Number 60, Nick Wysong.
Yep.
So it's hard to see the numbers down there, folks.
Yeah.
We are quite a bit away, so we apologize for that if we got a wrong number.
Let's give a shout out to Bethany. I believe it's Schuler. Bethany Schuler. SCHULER. Okay, we got Big Rapids now has a 2nd down and goal to go. Ball is on the Ludington 1-yard line. 7 minutes to go, and on the carry. Nice tackle right there. Coming in, making a huge tackle.
That's number 3.
That's Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he come
Cooper
from the back.
Holmes.
Cooper Holmes come from the backside on that and made a big tackle. Big stop.
Flying through there like he was shot out of a cannon right there. Cooper Holmes with a huge stop right there. Loss on the play back to the 3-yard line.
Hey, we need 2 more big stops right here, Scoop.
Yep. 3rd and goal to go for the Big Rapids Cardinals. 6:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. Big Rapids has had the ball the whole 3rd quarter. Their quarterback, Cole Heist, Looks over the Ludington defense. I think he just audibleized. Heist, and now he will give and into the end zone at the 6:15 mark. Make sure we get the number there, Jamie.
Yep, I'm looking. It looks like number 2 again for his
That's
third touchdown of the night.
Garrett Foster at the 6:15 mark of the third quarter scores on a 3-yard touchdown run. As Jamie said, that's his third touchdown of this ball game. And now in to attempt the point after will be Tavi. Foreign exchange student. 2 weeks in a row where I've had the coach say, just use his first name. Kick is no good. The kick is no good. It was low and it hit the bar going across.
Yeah.
And with 6:15 to go in the third quarter, your score from Big Rapids 20, Ludington 14 will step aside. You are listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School. The Cardinals have just scored on a 3-yard touchdown run by Garrett Foster. The point after, no good. It hit the crossbar. So Big Rapids has a 6-point lead, 20-14, 6:15 to go. Here's the kickoff from Tavi. And on the return for the Orioles, getting out to about the 23, maybe the 24-yard line, Max Flannery.
Yeah, and he had, I got number 13 on the tackle and number 32 on the tackle as well.
Dan Langell and also 32,
32 yep.
And that was Bryce Selzer, the son of the head coach, Mike Selzer. Okay,
yeah,
so
their kickoff coverage is pretty good, Scoop, because when we get the ball, it looks like we have a lot of running room, and then all of a sudden there's 3 or 4 Big Rapids guys right there. So
Oriole offense touching the ball for the first time since they scored on that 33-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Zach Graham. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball at their own 25. Gunsel will pitch, and nothing happening right there. Big Rapids played that defensively to perfection, Jamie.
Yeah, Brody Kaminsky would have, he has to, as the wide receiver on this side coming for that pitch, has to, block one-on-one, and it's hard to hold a block that long, waiting for that pitch to happen. But
Cam was reading the defensive end there.
Yeah.
He did the right thing. The defensive end came down on him, but then again, the secondary they came up, made a nice play. They stop. They stopped Max Flannery for a 1-yard loss there. 2nd down and 11. Ball on the Oriole 24-yard line. 5:33 to go in the third quarter. Again, the Orioles' first offensive possession of the second half. Gunsel, he'll roll left. He's still rolling. Passes away and incomplete. Intended for Zach Graham. A little bit high there. Graham went up and tried to high point it. It's incomplete, and that'll bring up a big 3rd and 11 for the Orioles with 5:21 to go in this third quarter. We want to thank Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support the Orioles while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network.
Yeah, we need to pick this first down up here, Scoop.
Gunsel back to pass. He's rolling left, still rolling. He'll
deep.
let it go. He's got a receiver out there, but the ball's picked off. I'm not sure what happened. There was a miscommunication. Taj Williams was more towards the center of the...
Cam just got an unsportsmanlike conduct talking to the head official there in the backfield.
Okay, we'll see here. But Gunsel's pass, Taj Williams was the closest Oriole right there. And the pass picked off. Was it picked off again by Foster?
I think it was.
Oh, boy.
What happened right there is Cam threw it through the out route, and I'm not real sure, but just Taj stopped running the route, or he was not expecting it to go out. But whatever the case may be, I also looked like maybe he had a little help not being able to get there. He was being held a little bit, and maybe that's what Cam was asking, like, hey, you know, where's the holding? He just had his hands out, but I don't know. We can't hear what he's saying there, but the officials surely didn't like it.
Yeah,
So.
well, you know, we said earlier the Orioles would have to avoid turnovers, and now the turnover battle is even. Both teams have turned the ball over twice now, and each time that they have turned the ball over, the other team has capitalized on it by scoring points.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen here.
Yep, Big Rapids up by 6, 20-14, 5:13 to go. They'll give the ball, nice tackle right there. And I believe that was, let's see, the number getting up now. That was Foster on the carry. And, what do we have? Oh, way downfield here.
Same thing here with that same guy, number 6. 30 yards downfield, trying to drive.
There is a flag, though.
Trying to drive Taj. The guy just doesn't stop. You know, the play's over, and it's happened 2 or 3 times with Taj now. You know,
Foster on the carry right there. We do have a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Big Rapids Cardinals. No, they're going to. Oh my gosh, they're going to call it on both teams.
Oh, geez. You know,
oh boy. That's in
defense, you know, the wide receiver is doing his job. He's blocking, and you don't stop till the whistle goes. And at the same time, Taj doesn't want to have it. You know, like he's trying to stop the guy, and like you hear a few fans out here, let him play, ref, let him play. But you know, we're not down there.
Well,
we can't hear and
the
see
fans
what's
here
going on.
right in front of us should be happy that wasn't just a 15-yarder on Big Rapids.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 8, pick up a 2 on the play. Ball is on the Oriole 38-yard line. 5:05 left in the third quarter. Cole Heist is the quarterback. He'll give now to Foster. Foster will cut it back inside. He's got the ball down inside the Oriole 35 to about the 33-yard line.
And number 30 there, Big Dom Wheaton in on the tackle.
Let's give some love to Dr. Mark Yuck.
Yeah, Ludington Chiropractic. If you're having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic at 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For any questions, call 231-843-1874.
3rd and 3 for the Cardinals. Ball at the Oriole 33-yard line, and they're going to get a first down and then some here on the carry.
That's number 7. Here they go again. The same thing going on.
And the Ludington coaches are just livid on their sideline right there.
The guy's down on the ground. The whistle's blown, and 25 yards down the field, 2 Big Rapids guys are driving Messiah Himes, I think it was, or they're just going way past the whistle out here.
The same thing was happening a little bit last week at Howard City, Tri-County. You know, we talked about it earlier, Jamie, how I talked to Coach Gunsel in the post-game interview, and that's what he brought up. And now Big Rapids has a 1st and 10. Ball is on the Oriole 24-yard line. 3:55 left in the third quarter. The ball has been controlled pretty much this entire third quarter by Big Rapids. There's a carry by Foster.
Now we got a flag.
Now we have a late flag coming in, and you see some of the Ludington captains on defense going over and saying, hey, calm down, big guy.
That's 52.
Calm down. That's Jaron Hathaway.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Ludington guys are getting tired of it. I think from our vantage point of what's going on out here is Big Rapids going past the whistle and taking a few
liberties.
Yeah, let's just call it extracurricular.
Extracurricular activities.
Some things they shouldn't be doing anyways, and you know they're just getting tired of it.
There's a penalty called there on Big Rapids, and that'll bring the ball back. 3:35. Ludington's only had this ball for 2 offensive plays in this entire third quarter.
Yep, 2 play. Well, he threw an interception on the third play.
So 3 plays. Yep. Hey, while this is happening, Jamie, let's continue to show some love to our sponsors.
Yeah, the officials are having a confab down there, as you call it, Scoop, so go ahead and get one in.
That was a favorite term of the legendary Detroit Tigers play-by-play man, Ernie Harwell. Scoop Hansen here tonight, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call, joined by my partner, Jamie Sykon, and as well our technical engineer, Julia Habman.
We couldn't do it without her, that's for sure.
No doubt about that. And we're here representing the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington trails 20-14, 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Big Rapids on the march. Here's a run. Boy, a lot of running room out there. And on the carry for
Number
Big Rapids,
7.
he's all the way down to about the 1-yard line. And that was Bowman on the carry. He had a lot of pasture out there to run in. Shouldn't really call it pasture. It is turf here at Big Rapids. But he
brought down by Cooper Holmes and number 5 there, Jonah Peterson.
This game was 14-14 at the half, but it's been all Big Rapids in this third quarter. And again, they've controlled the ball all but 3 plays.
Yep, and they're doing it all on the ground. They haven't, no passes yet, all running.
So we have a first down and goal to go for the Big Rapids Cardinals. They're up 20-14. They're at the 2-yard line of the Ludington Orioles. They will give it to Bowman,
again.
and Bowman his linemen are trying to pull him into the end zone right there.
Fumble!
Oh,
Fumble!
I don't know if they're going to call the. I think they're going to call it down. There was
That's big.
Walt Autry has the football, but I believe the whistle unfortunately blew. And it's going to bring up a second down and goal to go for the Big Rapids Cardinals. Ball's at the 1-yard line.
Boy, that would have been interesting to watch Big Walt
That would have been
Autry
fun.
run 100 yards, wouldn't it?
That would have been a lot of fun to watch him run 100 yards with that football.
I think would have probably had to pick you up. You probably would have had a heart attack up here, Scoop.
No.
By any means.
People thought I was having a heart attack back in 2017 in that Class B state semifinal game between Ludington and River Rouge when Joshua Lehman hit the shot.
I listen to that still quite often just to hear you.
Big Rapids, and they're in the end zone. On the touchdown will be Bowman. Was that a 1 yard?
Now it's number.
That was 7.
That's 7.
That was 7.
Yeah.
And so Big Rapids at the 2:13 mark.
Are they going to kick it or go for 2?
Bowman, number 7, and that was a 1 yard. Yeah, he marked him at the 1, right? So it was a 1 yard touchdown run.
1 yard run.
1 yard touchdown run. And now Big Rapids has extended their lead to 26-14. We'll see if they're going to go for 2 here.
I think the offense is on the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Cardinals, they love to run that football. They've got, you get behind that big offensive line of theirs. And again, you look at, where's my sheet here? Jamie, you got the.
Yep,
you look
let's
at
get
their
the light on here.
Big Rapids, their offensive linemen are Jonathan Losinski, Braylon Counselor, Jace McAllister, Avon Addis, and Earl Schuberg. And again, that was 7 going in right there. It was Jack Bowman. And they will go for 2.
Yeah, this is a big stop. We got to stop this.
And here's the pass, and it's complete. Is that 7 again or 2 there?
I'm going to tell you here
We'll
in
see.
a second.
I thought these numbers would be a lot easier to read. We'll see when he turns number 2. So the 2-point conversion is good from Heist to Foster. And now your score with 2:13 left in the third quarter. Big Rapids 28, Ludington 14.
Yep, Big Rapids has come out. We talked about both defenses are showing up, Scoop, and they want to keep the ball out of Cam's hands. They're like, hey, we're not going to allow them to stay in. We got to take this ball and run it, and that's all they've done. That's their first pass right there, and that was for a 2-point conversion. But just like in the first half,
they tried to throw a few passes in the first half. Very few though.
Yeah. But I'm talking the
second. Oh, the second. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But, now Ludington has to show their composure here and drive down and get a score.
They've got some adversity right now, and they got to, as you said, Jamie, they got to look that adversity right in the face and come back and get a score right here and cut this game from 14 down to 7.
Yeah, they got to have Cam come down here and lead his team like he has all season. A lot of things that people don't is Cam's on the field all the time. He's playing both ways, so he's leading on offense and defense, and let's hope he can score. Bring them down and score another touchdown here.
Tavi kicks off to Max Flannery. He's out to the 25, makes it out to about the 27 before he's brought down. Cole Hackert there made a hit. He was taking care of business right there.
We finally got one back here.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance Services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Markiak. Call 231-845-5000. And
hey, we got Urca Auto Center. Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We're proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers can keep coming back. We'll jump right back to the rest of that, Scoop.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 28. High snap. Gunsel brings it down. He's under pressure. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to get rid of it. And it's caught! It's caught out there by Jonah Peterson.
Nice.
All the way down to the Big Rapids 40, 35, 33-yard line.
Yeah, that's exactly what we needed.
Got the ball just over the Big Rapids defender's hands right there.
You know, and like you talked about last week, and we've talked about it all season, the biggest improvement in Cam's game is his passing and his accuracy.
Yep.
So we'll get back to that Urca Auto Center commercial here, Scoop, in a second.
Ludington has a 1st and 10. Ball on the Big Rapids 33-yard line after that big completion from Gunsel to Peterson. Gunsel will keep, and he cuts it back inside. He gets the ball down to about the Big Rapids 30.
Yep.
Let's see where they mark him right there.
Another
penalty marker down.
And it looks like by Big Rapids clapping that it's going to be another penalty against Ludington.
Going to say Big Rapids, they're getting into the kitchens of Ludington players right now. Yeah. There's no doubt about that.
I'm sure they're antagonizing and doing what they got to do to try to draw penalties, and apparently it's working so far. We'd like to see a couple come the other way.
Yeah, we would.
Too, so
especially when like I said, when the whistle goes and our players being driven back 35, 40 yards back beyond the play or back in front of the play. Personal foul on the Orioles. Personal foul, Orioles. As you said, Jamie, the Ludington Orioles, they have to...
We got to hold our composure.
Remain calm. I know it's easy for us to say that up here, but we're not down there playing, but can't get drawn into those type of penalties right there. The ball's all the way back to the Big Rapids 45-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 22 for the Orioles. And you can't do that against a team this talented, this caliber, the Big Rapids Cardinals. Gunsel now, he's under duress. He will get the pass away, and it's caught by Taj Williams. And Williams has the ball down to about the Big Rapids 39-yard line.
And I see Charlie's upset over there too. Cam come rolling out on this side, and he throws the pass, and the defender takes 2 steps and hits him from behind. And he's got his hands out asking, "Hey, I let go of the ball. The guy still hitting me." So. There's a lot of action going on out here, and they can't call it all, but when it's right in front of your face, you'd hope to see it.
Kind of like that face mask that happened to Sam Darnold a few weeks ago against the
they just did
Rams. Yeah. Well, I don't know. The official was there. You see footage of it right there. Anyway, let's get back to action here. 3rd and 16 for the Orioles. 1:04 to go in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball at the Big Rapids 39-yard line. Gunsel looking for Walden. Now he'll take off.
Hold it.
And Gunsel will get the ball down to about the 38, 37-yard line of Big Rapids, maybe the 36. No, they're going to mark him, I believe, at the 37. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long for the Orioles.
Yeah.
Actually, they're marking him back at the 38-yard line. Not a very good spot right there.
No. And you see Big Autry had to come over there and get a couple Big Rapids defenders off of Cam. They weren't letting them up. So... they can't get hung up in all that. We can see it from up here, but like you said, they're playing the game, and they just got to hold the composure and try to get this first down right here and keep things moving.
4th and 15 for the Orioles. 14 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Gunsel will get the ball to now he's going to let it go. He's got a receiver open. It's caught. Touchdown, Ludington.
Yeah.
Touchdown to Brody Kaminsky. So the Orioles on a 4th and long right there.
That's twice now on 4th and long, Scoop, that Cam has been able to throw a touchdown pass, and Brody Kaminsky was wide open.
Cam Gunsel to Brody Kaminsky, and the Orioles are back in this game. It's 28-20 right now. And we could get the official yardage on that. I think it was at a 38. 37.
I can't remember where you said they had the ball marked at because it was a bad spot. I wanted to say it was marked at the 33-yard line, Scoop, maybe? Looking at the the stick.
No, that was a
over here.
38. That was a 38-yard touchdown pass. Okay, in for the point after. Peterson, it's up, and it's perfect. And your score with 6 seconds left in the third quarter from Big Rapids in this Division IV district semifinal game. The Big Rapids Cardinals 28, the Ludington Orioles 21. We'll step aside. You're listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Big Rapids. The Orioles have just scored on
onside kick, Scoop.
It is an onside kick, and Big Rapids recovers.
He almost got it.
Ludington trying to catch Big Rapids by surprise right there, but onside kick attempt, and Big Rapids recovers. They got great field position right now. Ludington has cut the game to 7, 28-21, after that 38-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Brody Kaminsky.
Yeah, they tried to catch him off guard there, and, it was a good play right there.
Let's finish up. Give us some love to
Urca Auto Center. They're proud of their values and their sales and business practices to their customers, so they keep coming back. The vehicles on their lot have the best prices and the quality in the area. So come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10.
All right, Big Rapids, 1st and 10, ball on their own 48-yard line. And here's a run right here, and it will be a pickup of about 4 on the play. Tackle made there by Cam Gunsel, and on the carry right there looked to be
number 2.
Number 2 again. That's Garrett Foster. And it just came to me, Big Rapids has not punted yet tonight, and they have a unique way of the way they punt. That was the last play of the third quarter. We'll talk more about that when we come back. We're at the end of 3 here from Big Rapids. Your score, the Big Rapids Cardinals 28, the Ludington Orioles 21. You're listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School. On the first play of the 4th quarter, Big Rapids is number 6, and that was Wyatt Sciarra. Came around on a sweep right there, and Cam Gunsel just came up with a D-cleater. That's the hardest hit of the game I've seen made tonight by a Ludington Oriole. And a loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Big Rapids has the ball on their own 49-yard line.
We need another big tackle just like that. Cam came up and made a beautiful stop, and that's exactly what you like to see. Wrapped him up and D-cleated him. We need another big stop right here, Scoop.
Ludington trails 28-21. Big Rapids with the ball. Here's a pass, and it's complete. And on the catch for Big Rapids, big first down, still on his feet. And he gets all the way down to the Oriole 25-yard line. That was
number 6.
Sciarra on the reception there. A nice pass from Heist And Big Rapids will have a 1st and 10 ball on the Oriole 25-yard line. And you can see this game has been chippy right from the get-go. Both teams are looking to the officials and wanting, penalties called.
Well, I tell you, Big Rapids hasn't thrown the ball much, but
Heist?
He's got like Jared Goff stats right now from last week. He's got like 4 completions, but they're all big, giant 3rd down completions.
And that pass was right on the money. It wasn't bad coverage by the Orioles.
No.
Just a nice pass right there. So 1st and 10 for Big Rapids on the carry. I think that's Bowman.
There we go, Jonah.
In a nice tackle right there by Jonah Peterson. It was Foster on the carry. I'm sorry. And Foster on the carry. Jonah Peterson on the stop right there. Gain of, what are you going to give him, 1 on the play? No, gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8, 10:09 to go. We were saying just before we went to the break here at the end of the 3rd quarter, Big Rapids has a unique way of punting. They punt with a 2-punter system. Yeah. They have a right-footed punter and a left-footed punter. They line them both up. And I was talking to Coach Seltzer. He goes, I don't even know who's going to. They make the call once they get up to the line of scrimmage. They look how the defense is set up.
How the receiving team
how the receiving team set up.
Nice
there
job,
we go.
Big Walt Autry.
Big Walt Autry there. Also,
Along
he got some
with
help.
Dom Wheaton,
Cole Hackert, and also Cooper Holmes. Cooper Holmes. 4 Orioles right there. Nice gang tackling. That's going to bring up a 3rd, and let's see where they spotted at. They spotted at about the 26-yard line.
3rd and 11. That's a loss of 3.
Yep. Nice play by the Oriole defense right there. 3rd and 11. The Orioles have fought their way back, and it was 14-14 at the half, Oriole. Yeah, 14-14 at the half, Oriole Nation. Then Big Rapids jumped out, got a 7-point, then a 14-point lead. The Orioles have cut it back to 7 at 28-21. Heist rolling right. They're going to come back.
Come on.
And nice play
job.
Right there. Is that Andre Walden? I think that might be big play. No, that's not Walden. That was
that? Cole Hackert.
And Rubianis. Will Rubianis
they
and
read
Cole
that
Hackert.
Screenplay.
And it's going to bring up a 4th and about 11.
No gain.
No gain on the play, so it was a completion.
Yeah. We got to have this, Scoop.
Orioles did a nice job on that because it was misdirection there from Big Rapids.
Yep. Their quarterback rolled out to the right, took about 3 or 4 steps, and then turned back. The screen was all set up.
Yep.
The thing that busted that play is Cole didn't allow himself to be blocked. He went right after the receiver and was there as soon as he caught it.
Huge play. 4th and 11 for the Cardinals. 8:24 to go in the game. Heist. He heists with it now.
Come on, tackle him.
And he's going to be brought down short.
Yes.
And, of course, the Big Rapids, he's brought down short, and Big Rapids fans are wanting a horse collar.
Yeah, they're wanting a horse collar.
There's not going to be a horse collar, though. Ludington's defense stands tall, and they force a change of possessions right here. Ludington will get the ball. Great job by the Oriole defense standing tall.
We needed it. And you're right, Scoop. They're out here yelling for a horse collar tackle. But in order for it to be a horse collar tackle, the hand has to actually go inside the shoulder pads.
Yep.
And the tackle was made from the outside of the shoulder pad, so you are allowed to bring him down.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 17-yard line. 8:18 to go in the game. Big Rapids 28, Ludington 21. In motion, Messiah Himes. Himes will get it on a pop pass. Not much right there. He might have gained. He got 1, maybe 2. Let's see where they mark him. I think they're going to mark him down.
Looks like
at
about
the
2.
1.5. 1.5 right there. So, hey, some more shout-outs. Jolene Erntman. I'd like to send a shout-out to Jolene Erntman. Also to Carrie Henyon. Gloria Kazmarski. Send a shout-out to her. Also one to Wayne Holden. And one to Marilee Woodrick. All right.
2nd down and 8 from the 19, Scoop.
7:43 left in the game. Orioles trail by 7. Gunsel, he's going to be sacked. Gunsel sacked. Big Rapids gets to him. And on the sack for the Cardinals, I believe.
I'm trying to see.
I think that was number 10. That might have been Max Bowman.
Looks like 53.
Oh, my bad. Okay, you know what?
53.
53. That was Braylon Counselor.
Yeah.
And a big loss for the Orioles. That's going to take them all the way back to their 12-yard line. It's going to bring up a huge 3rd and 15 as the clock ticks down to 7:10 left in the ball game.
Yeah, Big Rapids ran a blitz on that one, Scoop. Cam rolled out to the right, and he actually did have a couple receivers, but they sent the blitz, and he had nothing he could do there.
Gunsel looking deep. He's got some time. He's going to let it go.
Let's
and the
get a
ball
pass
hangs.
interference there.
And I believe it's caught.
He caught it.
It's caught.
Scoop.
What a catch
That's
out
Taj
there.
Williams.
Is that Taj Williams, number 2, or is that Messiah Himes?
No, it's Messiah
That's
Himes.
Himes with the catch. How did he catch that ball? There were 2 Big Rapids Cardinal defenders out there, and he catches the ball
my
at the Big Rapids 49-yard line.
I tell you.
The ball seemed to hang forever up there.
It just hung up there.
I thought it was going to bring rain.
Do it so many times, jumping between 2 guys. And actually, what Messiah Himes actually turned into a defender there, trying to stop the Big Rapids guy.
He caught it.
But he ripped it right out of his hands and came down with the catch.
Between 2 Big Rapids Cardinal defenders right there. Again, it was a pass that was up there forever.
Oh, double reverse.
We have a flea flicker.
He's open.
He's open.
Scoop, he's open.
He's caught it. That's Graham on his feet, all the way down to about the 8-yard line. The old flea flicker.
The reverse
flea flicker.
And it's open again.
And Gunsel hits Zach Graham, and the Orioles have the ball all the way down to the Cardinals' 8-yard line.
I tell you,
with 6:25 to go in the game. Ludington trails 28-21.
I tell you, offensive coordinator Coach Gillett's emptying the basket right now. He's been holding these plays for when he needed them, and as you can see, those defenders were biting up hard, and he ran that reverse flea flicker, and there wasn't a guy within 15 yards of Zach Graham right there.
It's survive and win in advance mode right now.
Yes,
Ludington
sir.
has the ball down there. First down, goal to go. They got the ball at the Big Rapids 8-yard line. 6:02 to go in this ball game. It's Division 4 district semifinal.
Hang on to it, Cam.
Gunsel, no gain right there. In fact, he may have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 2nd down and goal to go. And folks, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington.
Yeah, that's 2nd and 9 now. Scoop, they gave Cam a gain of 1 on that last rush.
5:19 to go in this ball game. In motion, Himes. Gunsel rolling right, still rolling right. He lets it go. Oh no! And the ball almost picked off. Ludington got very, very lucky right there. And he was trying to get that ball. It looked like to Messiah Himes.
Yeah, it was to Taj.
No, to Taj Williams.
Yep, I think Taj stopped on the route, and he seen an opening, and Taj sat down like asking for the ball, but it was too late. Cam had already threw it out of his break because he's seen that Taj was going to be open.
And we're very fortunate it wasn't picked off.
We got very lucky, but that's, hey, sometimes you need those things.
Exactly. We have 5:11 left in the game. Ludington trails 28-21. 3rd down and goal to go for the Ludington Orioles. They have the ball at the Big Rapids 9-yard line. In motion, Peterson. Gunsel will roll. Peterson's open, and the pass is incomplete. Too high on the pass right there. Jonah Peterson really got waylaid there as well.
He did. You know, Cam was forced to throw that pass a little quick, which left it a little high, and Jonah tried to come down with it, and the defender was right there.
It's going to be very interesting here, Jamie. There's 5:07 to go in the game. If Ludington attempts a field goal here, which I think looks like they're going to go for it, though. There's 5:07. You don't know. Big Rapids, you could kick the field goal, but Big Rapids could get the ball and just, with their ground and pound, they could run the clock out. So,
we're going to go for it right here. It's a big play, 4th and 9.
4th and 9. Ludington trails 28-21.
Let's see what Coach Gillett has in the basket here.
Flannery in the backfield. Flannery.
Oh, it's going to throw it back down.
Deflected, and he had Gunsel open in the flat.
It was going to be open.
He was open. It was the old Philly special. Philly special right there. That was a handoff to Flannery, and they were going to throw it back to Gunsel, who was open in the flat right there. And a Big Rapids defender got his arms up and deflected the football, and the ball is turned over to Big Rapids at the Cardinal 9-yard line. 5:03 to go in this game.
Well, I tell you, kudos to the kudos to the Big Rapids defender there, Scoop, because on the handoff, they're barreling down ready to make the tackle, and he's seen him stop, and he just barely got a fingertip on that, because if not, that was a touchdown.
Yeah.
Cam was wide open.
More shout-outs, one to Marcia Kelly, also one to, who do we got here? Oh, Shannon Bowe, who's a big fan of...
Here we go, first and 9, or first
Max
down
Flannery.
and 9.
Yeah, big Max Flannery fan, Shannon Bowe. Okay, first and 10 for Big Rapids. They're going to try to milk this clock right here, and they keep it with their quarterback, I believe. That was Heist on the carry, and he gets the ball out to the Big Rapids. They're going to mark it at the Big Rapids 16-yard line. Ludington defense got to stand tall again here, Jamie.
Yep, and that tackle was made by Cole Hackert again, and number 10, big play, Andre Walden. So you're exactly right, Scoop. We gotta stop him here. It'd be nice to stop him on third down and make him punt the ball.
4:29 to go in the game. Ludington trails by 7, 28-21. It's been a heck of a ball game. Now on the carry for Big Rapids is Heist. And again, keeping the ball right there, and it looked to be big play Andre Walden. No, that wasn't Heist. That was Foster on the carry. So Foster has a Big Rapids first down, and more importantly for the Cardinals, that keeps the clock rolling. Yeah, it's at 4:18 right now, and the Cardinals have a 7-point lead, 28-21. Again, the winner of this game will advance to the Division IV District Championship game against the winner of tonight's Whitehall versus Ada Forest Hills Eastern game.
Yeah, you heard me say uh-oh there, Scoop, because I seen number 2 pop through the hole, and it was wide open, but out of nowhere, Waldron brought him down from behind, which is a good tackle.
First and 10 for Big Rapids, ball on their own 28-yard line. And now, good job there by the Orioles.
Andre Walton, and finished off by Rubianis.
Rubianis on the carry for Big Rapids there, number 28. And that was Manny Slight, I believe. Let's see here. I'm having a hard time seeing it.
Yeah, let me get the light back on.
Yeah, 28. Let me double check right here. Yeah, Manny Slate.
Yep,
on the carry right
going
there.
To call timeout here, Scoop, to stop the clock with 3:44 to go.
So we're going to have 2nd and 9 coming up for Big Rapids, and let's give some love to
North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200.
Give a shout-out to Jim Keating, who was a 1975 All-Stater for the Ludington Orioles. He's tuned in, listening tonight. Also to Raquel Himes and one to Rob Budrow. Okay, we have a 2nd and 9 for Big Rapids. Ball on their own 29-yard line. 3:44 left in the game. Big Rapids 28, Ludington 21. Heist will keep.
Get him.
Good job there.
No.
Heist brought down a good gang tackling there by Walt Autry. And big play Andre Walden.
Yeah.
And now Ludington will use another timeout, and we can give some love here to the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling.
Yeah, team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call to schedule fall service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heel furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for fall furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all the West Michigan athletes a great season.
Jamie, this has been one heck of a Division IV district semifinal football game between the Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals. The fans have got their money's worth.
Yeah, I tell you, it's probably been the best football game I've watched them play all year, Scoop.
Big, huge play here for the Ludington Orioles. 3rd and 10 for Big Rapids, 3:38 to go in the game.
Stop them.
They'll keep it on the ground, and the big stop right here. And coming up huge was Will Rubianis. And that was Slate on the, I believe it was Slate number 28 on the carry right there. and he's just a sophomore.
Are we going to see that first punt formation?
Let's see.
Scoop,
I mean,
or are they going to go
Big
for
Rapids
it on
would
4th
have-
and 9? There's no way that they can afford to go for this on 4th and 9.
4th and 9.
There's no way. Here it is,
Yep.
that double punter back there.
4th
Scoop.
and 9. Ball is on the Big Rapids 29-yard line. 3:05 left in the game. Ludington trails 28-21. Big Rapids has 2 punters.
I'd like to see it go over both their
A
heads.
left footer and a right footer, and it's going to be the right-footed punter, and he gets off a really nice punt, and it's going to drive.
Come on.
Oh, he gets it back. Oh, Himes. Whoa, that was scary there, Jamie. Messiah Himes fielded it. When he went to field it, he bobbled it. Ball went forward. He recovered it, and he did get a couple yards out of the
Yeah, he
return.
did.
He's going to be marked at the should be the 35. Are they going to mark him back at the 33? Oh, that's a bad mark right there.
Well, you even heard the public address announcer say 35-yard line.
He said it as well. I don't know why I got marked back at the 33 there.
Yeah.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. 2:50 to go in the game. They trail by 7, 28-21.
Plenty of time to move it methodically. We don't need it all in one play.
Gunsel back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked right there. And he's going to be sacked at about the 31-yard line. The ball will be marked. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 12.
51? Is that? I'm trying to see.
51 for Big Rapids. That's Jonathan Lozinski. He's had a big game tonight on defense for them. Make sure you stay tuned, folks, for the Smith and Eddie post-game show. Smith and Eddie Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee. Here we go. 2nd and 12 for the Orioles. Gunsall, he'll get rid of it, and it's going to be caught out at about the 37-yard line. And on the reception there is Zach Graham.
Hey, that's exactly what we need. We didn't need it all in one play. We took the sack on the first play off the blitz. And Cam came back and did a great job in just getting half of that back. And, it's manageable. We're 3rd and 6 right here.
3rd and 6. Ludington trails by 7, 28-21. 1:48 to go in the ball game. It's been a thriller. Gunsel now, back. He's
Cam, go.
He's out of it. He'll cut back
Go,
in.
Cam, go.
Beautiful run by Gunsel.
Oh, yeah.
And Gunsel has the Oriole first down. He's near midfield. And he was dishing out some punishment there as a ball carrier.
Yeah, Cam says slide, no thank you. Dive, no thank you. How about a shoulder to shoulder and knock you back 2 yards?
Orioles got to be mindful of that clock, though. 1:35 to go in the
Still
game.
ticking.
They have the ball. They have a 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. They trail 28-21.
I think we only got
looking
one
right.
timeout
He's
left.
under duress. Passes away. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a receiver open at the 40. And the receiver out there.
Looked like Walden.
Yeah, he came back for the ball. He just couldn't wrap his arms around it and secure it.
And that's okay. It stops the clock. It was a good pass. He accidentally, didn't hang on to it, but stops the clock. It allows us to huddle, regain our composure here. Like you said, we don't need it all in one play.
2nd down and 10.
But this is 4-down territory all the way down the field, Scoop. So we just got to keep marching a few yards at a time here.
Playoff football doesn't get any better than this. 1:23 to go in the game. 2nd and 10 for the Orioles. Gunsel now, and now penalty marker down. There's a marker down. Flannery had, that's Graham. Graham's pass is caught. It's caught, but a penalty marker down. We got markers all over the field. All that dirty laundry out there. And even though the pass is caught and the Orioles have the ball down inside the Big Rapids 15, I believe.
It's going to be offsetting penalties. They're going to call legal formation on the Orioles, and then they're going to call pass interference on Big Rapids. That's what I seen happen anyway. But
Big Rapids
who knows
is clapping.
what they're going to do.
Orioles, a big play right there, and I think it's going to be negated.
I think it's penalties on both sides.
Ludington is back around
Well, who knows?
midfield. Actually, they're back about to their own 40-yard line.
That's what it should be.
Two
is
penalty
penalties
markers
on both
down.
Sides. False start, Ludington. Pass interference,
Big Rapids.
Big Rapids.
Oh, my
Offset,
gosh.
Yeah.
So a false start.
So we do it all over again.
So it's
2nd down and 10.
But we lose some time. 2nd and 10. We lose a few seconds, some precious seconds right there. As pass interference called on Big Rapids, but Ludington gets hit with a illegal procedure. False start. With a false start.
Yeah, I think the lineman wasn't covered up.
Okay, Gunsel now, his pass is complete.
There's big play.
Big play, Andre Walden. He's got an Oriole first down.
He's not down.
He's not down, no.
Oh,
no,
they
okay,
did blow.
now he is. Okay,
They're
first
asking,
down.
Yeah, they're asking what's going on. I don't think he went down.
The clock is at 1:02, but a quick hitter there from Gunsel, the big play.
And we're going hurry
Holden.
up. We're going hurry up. We're trying to catch Big Rapids off guard here, not knowing what's going on.
Orioles have the ball down to the Big Rapids 36-yard line. Gunsel back to pass, looking.
Good block.
He's got a receiver open out there. Oh, it's incomplete. He tried to get that ball out there to, is that Taj Williams? And I believe that was.
Looks like Jonah.
Was that Jonah Peterson?
Man, he had that Big Rapids defender draped all
just
over
a
him,
little bit too much on the pass right there. Good, great effort by Jonah Peterson. I think that was Peterson. Let's see if he turns here. Is that 5?
Yeah, I could tell by the way he's walking. It's Jonah.
Jonah Peterson, intended receiver there. So we have a 2nd down and 10, Oriole Nation. The ball is on the Big Rapids 36-yard line.
Plenty of time here. Plenty of time.
50 seconds to go. Big Rapids 28, Ludington 21. Gunsel surveying the Big Rapids defense. He's going to roll right. Still rolling. Still rolling.
Kaminsky.
He's going to be dropped here. Down he goes. There's a sack right there, and Ludington's got to get up on the ball. The clock is rolling. It's going to bring up a 3rd and no timeout called, I believe.
Yeah, that's our last timeout right
Gunsel
there.
sacked right there. Big Rapids got in, and they get the sack. So it's a 3rd and 16. But as we've seen, Ludington's had most of their big plays on 3rd and longs or 4th and longs during this ball game.
Yep, and we got 2 downs to pick up this 1st down. So, if we can get half of this back here in this 3rd down, facing a 4th and 8, but I'm sure Coach Gillett has a slew of play calls over there that for these types of situations, and we've seen them so far in the game, Scoop. So
more shout outs. Mike Heemstra, big Oriole fan. He's tuned in tonight. Judy Larson, also Tyler Racy, Sky Pearson, Blake Lang, Jen Flannery, Cindy Hackert, Justin Gilmore, also Mo Beimer, Mick Wilson, who's the Oriole kicking coach. Also Lindsay Spence, Leslie Miller, Roberta Boyd, and Patty Sixberry, the grandmother of Taj Williams. We got all the shouts in.
Well, let's give one to Coach. Shout out to Coach Thad. Thank the
Coach Thad Shank, the OSN Executive Director, Executive Producer.
It allows this to happen here, and we thank him for that. And here we go.
Here we go.
3rd down and 16.
Yep. 39 seconds.
Oh, he got him offsides.
There's the penalty flag, so that's going to get 5 back right there, and that'll make it 3rd and 11.
Yeah, very smart. We get that timeout call. We huddle everybody up over there. They set them in formation. And Big Rapids knows, hey, we've already given up the big play 3 times. And Coach Gillett says, hey, let's go out there and hard count them. And they jumped. That's great. That makes this manageable even with 3rd down 11 now, Scoop.
39 seconds to go. Orioles trail 28-21. 3rd and 11, ball on the 37 of Big Rapids. Gunsel's pass is caught. No, it's incomplete. He had him open and just couldn't come down with the ball. Was that, I believe that was Zach Graham. He had the ball in his hands as he went to turn right there to secure it. The ball got away.
Big shot in the back.
He did take a big shot.
It's almost, well, in the NFL, that would have been hitting a defenseless receiver. He's up in the air. He stuck his shoulder pad right in his back. But you don't see Zach Graham drop many footballs, but he took a heck of a shot.
He's got great hands. Great hands. He turned around right there.
Here it is. Scoop all the marbles.
Heck of a hit right there. Here we are, 4th and 11, 33 seconds to go in the game. Big Rapids 28, Ludington 21. Gunsel, he's under duress. He'll get away from it. He'll get the pass away, and it's caught! It's caught! It's caught! It's caught! And it's coming up with a reception at the Big Rapids 5-yard line.
He went right back to Zach Graham.
Zach Graham on the reception.
Here we go. We got to spike it. Scoop.
25 seconds to go.
Oh, no. We
Orioles
got time.
have first down and goal to go at the Big Rapids 5-yard line. Said Ludington's made big plays this whole game.
Hang on to it. Don't do anything crazy.
Pass. Oh, no. It's picked off. Oh, no. No. Ludington had the ball at the Big Rapids 5-yard line, and Gunsel's pass gets picked off. Oh, no. 17 seconds to go. The pass into the end zone, picked off. And you know that Cam Gunsel got to be the stat is just absolutely heartbroken right now. Is like, if I may steal a term from the awesome sports broadcaster Vern Lundquist when Dallas and Pittsburgh were playing, and Jackie Smith, Hall of Fame tight end, dropped a touchdown pass from Roger Staubach. He said, oh my, he goes, bless Jackie Smith's heart. He's got to be just the sickest man in America right now.
Yeah.
And Big Rapids will take a knee, and that's going to do it.
You got to feel for him right there, Scoop.
Ludington had the ball down to the Big Rapids 5-yard line. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
What a ball game, Jamie.
It was a great, great ball game. You know, as you would say, I think right there, Big Rapids escaped. But you know what? What a heck of a football game. You got to feel for Cam, but you know, it's easy to say for him. You know, he's upset, and look at his teammates are consoling him, even a couple Big Rapids players. But you know, nothing to hang your head about right there. This season, one of the best seasons of a Ludington quarterback that's been. You know, to have it end that way is heartbreaking for him, but. We weren't here without him, Scoop.
No, well, there's no doubt about that.
You know?
Yeah, we're not even nowhere near this without Cam Gunsel. What a team effort tonight, though, by the Ludington Orioles. They gave the Big Rapids Cardinals everything they wanted and then some.
Yeah, we were shooting for overtime there, man.
Final score, Big Rapids 28, Ludington 21. Big Rapids will advance now and try and defend their district championship from last year, and they will meet the winner of the Whitehall Ada Forest Hills Eastern ball game. A terrific. We just witnessed one heck of a Michigan high school football game between the Ludington Orioles and the Big Rapids Cardinals. Twice the Orioles had their chances. Twice they had the ball down inside the Big Rapids, down inside the red zone right there. And that specifically when they got the pass there on that 4th down play, they got it to Zach Graham on the 5-yard line. We said, here we go again. Ludington had their chances right there, but on I believe that was a first down play.
That was a 1st and 5.
First down and goal to go from the 5. And Gunsel's pass gets picked off in the end zone, and Ludington falls in an absolute heartbreaker, 28-21.
Yeah.
We're going to
Cam just didn't see him, you know, 'cause he had the guy wide open, but the actual defender came off of the receiver. And Cam didn't see him in time.
Jamie, that play right there gives me flashbacks to 2 Oriole plays from the past. One was a game during the COVID year where Ludington and Manistee played at Oriole Field. Jake Plamondon was ripping big yardage up, and Plamondon tried a jump pass and for the 2-pointer for Ludington to defeat Manistee.
Yep, I remember that.
The Manistee, the linebacker made a beautiful play, stepped in front and picked it off, the 2-point conversion. The other one it takes me back to is a playoff game at Escanaba a few years ago. Garrett Meeker was our quarterback, and Ludington was driving down to tie the game up and then go. They were going to go for the 2-pointer for the win. Garrett Meeker did not see the linebacker. He had the receiver open. I believe it was Trevor Latimer. He had him open, and then the linebacker shifted over from Escanaba and picked off the pass. I just had big-time flashbacks to those 2 plays.
You know, it's just Cam seen him. He was open, but as you say, when you have 2 receivers in the area, this is a good play by the defender. I think the defender probably was watching Cam and had a hawk on him, and as soon as the ball let go, he probably ran 5 or 6 yards from the corner and came right in front of that and picked it off.
Well, we hope all you listeners out there, all Oriole Nation, that were listening to tonight's game on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. We hope that it was as thrilling for you back home or wherever you are listening to tonight's game as it was for Jamie and myself and Julia here at Big Rapids High School. We just witnessed a tremendous playoff football game. Unfortunately, Ludington comes up on the short end of a 28-21 ball game. And we better take a break right now before we come back with the Smith and Eddy post-game show here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. information. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back to Big Rapids High School, and Jamie and I were just talking during the break right there. We both feel by far this was Ludington's best football game of the season. I mean, they had some good ball games this year, but nothing compared to this one, Jamie.
Yeah, you know, they left it all on the line. You know, they came to play. They've come to play every game this year, don't get me wrong, Scoop, but today they really came to play. They had a game plan. Like the coach said, they practiced hard all week, and it showed out there. You know, unfortunately, it came down to an interception, but the interception really doesn't mean anything compared to the game that Cam had and what he did in the game and what the whole team did in this game. You know, on fourth down after fourth down after fourth down.
How many times they converted on long third down, 3rd and 19? Yeah. How many fourth downs, fourth and not just 10? We're talking 4th and 19. Yeah. 4th and 26. 4th and 16.
26 there.
We converted on a lot of big plays tonight on 4th down. Just a tremendous ball game. Ludington will end their season at 7-3. Big Rapids moves to 9-1 on the season, and again, they'll either get the Whitehall Vikings or they'll get the Ada Forest Hills Eastern Hawks in the district championship
game. I tell
game.
you, they're going to have to take a couple days to recoup there because
what a hard-hitting ball game.
It was a hard-hitting ball game. I don't know which team they're going to end up playing, but you know, you talked about those scores we had earlier. At Ludington averaging 43.8 points a game, and Big Rapids averaging 37.3 points a game. And then the defenses giving up 15.2 points per game for Big Rapids, and Ludington giving up 26. Well, 28-21. You know, you couldn't have asked for a better ball game here, Scoop. Just unbelievable setting, unbelievable job by both teams.
An electric atmosphere here. Playoff football, what playoff football is all about. Beautiful venue, as you said, Jamie. And we got to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. And a big thank you to all of our great sponsors for a fantastic football season. But we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. So, I mean, you can say so much about this game. It was just tremendous football game. I know I sound like a broken record right now as we wait for Coach Charlie Gunsel to come on up.
I see him coming up through the track here. So that was my first you know, actually it was my second playoff game witnessing their Scoop. We had the home playoff game a couple years ago.
Good Bay City, John Glenn.
Yeah. So
that was the year that all the teams were allowed in. Yeah.
It was much more fun watching it from up here and calling the game. You know, this has been fun doing this with you. I appreciate you guys asking me to do this.
Well, It's
been a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy this. So it's a new facet for me. I watched so much football in the day and I always thought, man, I could call a football game.
You're a huge football fan. You got Detroit Lions season tickets.
Yeah.
I knew you would be great at this. I mean, your love of sports. And, you know, it's been great having you on as a color commentary man, your knowledge of the game. And
here's Coach here. I'm going to turn this headset over to Coach here.
We're going to turn the mic over. Coach Charlie Gunsel, his hands are a little cold, a little chilly out there, Coach.
Fogging up.
Coach Gunsel, Jamie Sykon, my color commentary man, and myself were just talking that this was one tremendous high school football game, playoff game, call it whatever you will. But by far, your team played their hearts out. They played their best game of the season.
And they should. You know, it's week 10. It's the playoffs. It means a lot. And, yeah, that was tough, but I couldn't be prouder. I mean, we played incredibly hard and opportunistic, and we did a lot of really good things, and that's a really good football team we just played.
They are.
So credit for them for moving on, and it's unfortunate, but, you know, we're done.
I think we had one punt tonight. We only punted once. They only punted once. And you look, we talked a lot about how they're scoring. Our scoring, we're averaging 43.8 per game. They were averaging 37.3. But it was more the defenses tonight. We allowed 26.5. They 15.2. Well, we put up 21 points. We had our chances there at the end. And Big Rapids, they came up huge defensively.
Yeah, I mean, that's one throw. You know, I'm sure Cam wants that one back. But, you know, we're not in that position either without other guys making plays. So, we did a lot of really good things. They did a really good job taking away our running game. I mean, we just couldn't run the football tonight. So, we relied on throwing the ball around a little bit. And when you do that, one of two things are going to happen. You either catch it or they pick it off. So, they made the play in the end zone, and it's just a crusher because we had everything kind of going. We had the plan, and just so many kids made great plays tonight.
That linebacker came over and made a tremendous play for him on that interception right there. But, Cam, how many times in this game, Charlie, did your boys, were they facing a 3rd and long or a 4th and long? Right. We're talking 4th and 16, 4th and 19, and they would come through.
Yeah, like I said all night, Brody Kaminsky, Zach Graham,
Messiah Himes,
Taj, Andre Walden, Dom Wheaton. A lot of guys made a ton of great plays, and it's just everything was really hard for us offensively. But again, I think that at the end of the night, our defense kept us in it, gave us a chance to win the game. We made the big stop. Everything worked out well, exactly how we wanted it to, and we just came up short. Yep. And that's unfortunate, but we did, and we're done.
You told me, Coach, how your team had a tremendous week in practice, and boy, it showed out here tonight.
Yeah, we did. When you can bring up all those young JV kids that are eager and want to do things, and so we had a great week of practice, and it's just I'm crushed for Cam. I'll be honest with you. He is absolutely devastated. He knew he was going to make that play. He's made that play before, and the kid just stepped in front of it, and that was a great pick. But he'll heal up.
Oh yeah, he will. We talked about it as well, Coach. Without Cam Gunsel, this team is nowhere near with the success it had this season. With his 48 touchdowns this year, and Big Rapids, they stepped up defensively, but our Orioles stepped up defensively tonight too.
That's probably the thing I'm most proud of is defensively. We've had our struggles, and man, I tell you, defensively tonight we were outstanding. I mean, that's as good as we've played. It's as hard as we've played. It's as intense as we've played, and Rubianis and Cooper in the second half, and Mosqueda in the first half, and I thought Cam played well defensively, and Cole Hacker has just gotten so much better, and he's such a disruption in there. So where our offense had kind of been carrying us throughout the year, I thought our defense shined tonight and gave us an opportunity to win a game that maybe we had no business winning. But they let us hang around, and the ending's it's tough. When you end like that, but that's sport, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to teach us, and Coach, you got to be able to handle sudden change.
When you might take a few days, but when you watch or when you listen, I'm sorry, because obviously we're not live video streaming tonight. But when you listen to this, you'll think that my call on the last play of the game there, you'll think I was Bob Ufer after Michigan was getting beat by Ohio State, missing a field goal towards the end of a game. It was just no.
Yeah, it's just emotional. Sports are emotional, and I think that's what teaches people is you got to be able to handle your emotions. We kind of lost our cool a little bit in the third quarter. We were able to rein it back in, and I was really proud of how our kids finished the game. It can be emotional, but you got to control your emotions, and I thought we did a really good job regrouping from kind of a lapse in that area in the third quarter.
Super hard-hitting game, very chippy, of course. And again, we talked about it up here. The Orioles faced adversity. They did a nice job of coming back right there at the end, and when they got down 28-14, making it 28-21, and then we had a couple of great chances down there in Big Rapids defense. I go back, it was a tremendous game. And we'll let you go here, Coach. But last thing, for a number of all your seniors, most of them probably will never put on shoulder pads again. What do you have to say about your seniors?
Well, they're just been an awesome group of grinders, led by Cole and Dom and Max Flannery and Rubianis. I mean, these guys have turned themselves into really good high school football players, and we're going to miss them. We're going to miss them. It's not a big group, but it's a really talented group, and it's a really emotionally invested group. Those guys are crushed right now because their football careers are over, and so I'll go down and do a little talking to them.
Yeah.
On the flip side, we got some dudes coming back. We're pretty excited about the guys we've got coming back, and we'll say farewell to our seniors. We'll have the banquet for them. They've been just an awesome group, and we're going to miss them.
Yeah, you have your 8-1 JV team, again, Coach. But hey, I'm sure you're already fired up, looking forward to next year. This one's going to take a while to. It's going to be a sting. It's going to sting for a while, but a tremendous season, Coach, for you and your coaching staff and your players.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome, Coach. Charlie Gunsel, his team, played a tremendous ball game tonight, and they just come up short in a heartbreaking 28-21 Division IV district semifinal game to a very, very talented Big Rapids Cardinals team. Jamie?
Yeah, like Coach said, maybe it was a game they didn't have any business winning, but I tell you what, they were prepared and they were ready, and they wanted to win that game, and very well should. They could have been in position to tie it, but it all boils down, if there was video footage of this other than the NFHS.
Yeah.
I mean, the receiver was open. Like Coach said, that throw's been made by Cam 10 times. What stood on it was just the defender. The defender made an absolute great play. It's going to sting, for a little bit, but you got to have a winner and a loser, and it just
Jamie,
didn't go our way this time.
This sounds like the cliche of cliches, but the Ludington Orioles have nothing to hang their heads about.
They do not. I mean, what a great football season,
Tremendous years.
Great football season. Like you said, we're losing a few seniors, and it's going to sting for those guys, and those guys really came on strong this year. But the program is very deep right now, and Ludington football is going to be good for quite a few years to come with what we have at the JV level and at that 7th and 8th grade level. There's a lot of players coming up, and this Charlie's got. You can't take away from this sting today, but after the sting's over and you start banging those playbooks and everything and getting ready for next year and getting the guys in the weight room, it all starts, for one sport athletes of football. He's excited, but he's going to go down there, console his guys tonight, and tell them how proud he is of them. And if
he should be.
Anybody out there sees those players, you do the same thing as well. It's nobody's fault. It's going to be a great season.
And this 2024 Ludington football season set a team record for points in a season, and they finished with 416 points in 10 games.
That's a lot of points. That's
So,
that's a lot of points.
And one last thing before we sign off here, and that is I want to do a roll call of our seniors.
Let me get you a light on here, Scoop.
Many play in their last game tonight. Maybe a few of them might play, like at NAIA or maybe Division III football.
Yep.
But we'll see. Jonah Peterson, what a year he had as our kicker. Also, he played lots of meaningful minutes on offense and defense as well. I mean, they had huge catch down there. Will Rubianis playing his last game tonight. Cole Hackert, Andre Big Play Walden, Ben Gronstall. Also, Oscar Spiker, our foreign exchange student from Germany. Max Flannery, what a tough young man he is. Antonio Zaldana, Gavin Smith, Keen Patterson. They were our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole players in the spotlight for tonight. And also Big Dom Wheaton and Jaron Hathaway. And also playing his last game tonight, Nick Wysong. So a Bravo Zulu salute to those seniors who played their last ball game tonight for the Ludington Orioles. They should be proud of their high school career at Ludington on the gridiron. And just want to remind Oriole Nation, make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening. We'll have the scoring summary up on the OSN page, as well as all area scores of interest. And here's hoping that Mason County Central did well tonight against Standy Sterling.
Yeah, get some of these scores coming in here and find out what's going on, and we'll see what's happening as we look down there. I think that's Nick Wysong down there.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is.
But,
he's limping pretty good right now, so that is Nick Wysong. I can tell by the hairstyle. Hey, it's been a ton of fun with you, Jamie. I'm looking forward to doing some basketball games with you.
Me too.
Julia, great job as always. I can't believe it's her senior year. We're only going to have her as our technical engineer for some basketball games this season.
I remember her freshman year coming down to to the Christmas holiday tournament down there. So she's been doing this for 4 years already.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but you both, you're so much fun to work with. The road trips are great. And also, of course, we can't forget our cameraman, and that's the big G-man, Jackson Jenner. Of course, we couldn't use him tonight. Got MHSA regulations. We could only live audio stream.
Well, and a few weeks away, we'll be calling some basketball.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And until then, Oriole Nation, you guys stay classy as you always do. We look forward to being back with you when Oriole basketball starts up. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, the one and only Thad Shank, also for the 102.7 WMOM station owner, Chris Nicholas, for my sidekick tonight, doing a great job with color commentary as he always does, Jamie Sycon, and for my OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, the one and only Julia Havman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Big Rapids High School. Once again, your final score in an absolutely thrilling and exciting Division IV district semifinal game. The Big Rapids Cardinals 28, the Ludington Orioles 21. Good night, Oriole Nation.